Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today because I most certainly am, because we are back with some more triangle strategy. So now, excuse me while I figure out what chapter we're in. We're in chapter 6, 7, 8. 8. Hey, Wolfslash, how's it going, my man? We're in chapter 8, so let me add that to the stream title. Nope. There we go. Bracket chapter 8. There we go. That's how we do it. Good. Okay. Hope you're having a nice day, Wolfslash. Thanks for dropping by. So I have not played this game since the last time we streamed. I didn't do anything off stream or anything. So just kind of stayed the course, which I think is good, because if I do too much off stream, it won't be, I feel like it will be less entertaining. Time for some triangle, indeed. Time for some triangle. Okay, so we have a couple more character stories, and then we have some plot, and then story progression. So let's do the character stories. Sarano accompanies a young blacksmith to gather supplies when they happen upon an unfortunate scene. Okay. Yeah, it is just interesting how you get to recruit everyone in the tent.
Accompanying me to gather supplies, Lord Saranoa. but I hope I've not usurped too much of your time.
Usurped too much of your. I've never seen usurped used in just like in a casual like, oh yeah, I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I hope I didn't usurp your time.
Not at all, lad. Not at all. I was heading back to my encampment anyway. More importantly, this area is rife with Frosty.
Those damn Frosty bastards.
I hate to think what would happen should they discover you or any loyal to House Wolford out here.
I cannot much bear to think on it either.
Who wants to bet that they don't have to think on it much longer? Because, hey, guess what? I see a goddamn body to the bottom left of the screen. Oh,
My lord, there's someone here.
Ah.
He's dead.
Those are Glenbrook colors. He must have met his end at his Frosty Steel.
I know him. We were friends. He had such praise for the blade I forged him.
And it broke in half.
This blade, here, the broken one, it failed him. I failed him. And now he's gone.
You are not to blame for his death.
But
We are at war.
I'm sorry, my friend. I'm not as skilled a smith as I believed.
We risk much lingering here, but let us give him a proper burial before we depart.
My lord, you needn't go to the trouble.
It is no trouble. It is all I can do for him now, and I shall curse that I cannot do more.
Thank you, Lord Serenoa.
It's dangerous to stay here too long,
My
but
lord,
let's dig a hole
ever since
big
that
enough for
day,
us to put him in.
I haven't stopped thinking about how I might put my smithy skills to better use. I didn't
Ever
truly
since
grasp
that
the
day,
reality
so it's been
of
multiple
the
days.
situation. What it means to be at war. What duties I have as one who forges weapons.
Once again, length of time
Though I
of
am
this
but a
game,
novice at
very
my
difficult to
craft,
parse.
I will not ignore the truth I see all around me. I will face it and stand strong.
Stand strong, young one. Stand strong.
That's why I wish to fight.
Okay.
Are you certain you're prepared to wield steel outside your forge?
I mean, I'll be real, Serenoa. I feel like you're kind of a fool to let your blacksmith do this. Because, like, dude, what if he dies in a fight? Then you don't have a blacksmith.
I am.
You don't have a
I need
vital
to better
member of
understand what it means to
the
live
home
or
base.
die by the blade. A lesson I hope to learn by your side.
Then you are most welcome among my ranks. A novice you may be, but you have the makings of a master.
Oh,
Thank you, my lord.
Master Smith,
I,
not a
Ian,
master sword user.
Hereby
Come on.
swear fealty to you.
Gens. Gens.
Thank you, my lord. I, Ians,
Oh,
hereby swear
Ians.
fealty to you.
Ians. I've never heard.
I
So
shan't
like
let you
Fjord
down.
Jens. Jens joined your group. Jens joined your group. Ian's aptitudes in battle. Open up new paths with his craft. Places ladders. Oh! Sets trap. That's cool. I was worried about how useful you would be. But you can make fucking ladders. Which is kinda like really good, I'm willing to bet, on certain maps. You know, just a little bit. Just go there a little bit. Artisan, he's already ranked up. Spring trap. Set a trap on a selected square. Any enemy who steps on it will be knocked back 5 squares. Up to 3 traps can be set. Set a ladder on a selected square for easy access to other areas. Ladders previously set with this ability will disappear. Constricted net. Delay the turn of a single enemy. Ensnaring the enemy. Slumber strike. Ladder 2. Oh, you can do 2 ladders. These you can always put your fire mage on smelting. True. True. Okay, so his move is only 4, but the ability to place ladders. See, I need to go into a map and see if there's like a height limit on the ladder. right? Is like ladder 2 meaning you can have multiple ladders out, or is ladder 2 you get a taller ladder? Okay. Let's go here. In the halls of Hyzan's Ministry of Medicine, a young apothecary worries for the fate of her patients. Okay. So we're getting a Hyzantium person.
It's an emergency. We have 2 patients.
Aspiring apothecary.
Both with extraordinary fevers. The Rosellan is unresponsive.
Oh, well.
Well, I can't tend to both unless you can give me 2 more pairs of arms.
Let me help. I've just completed my training and I'll do whatever it takes to save them.
Are there no real doctors left? Fine, come. We're losing precious time.
Leave the Rosellan. We must prioritize the believer.
It would be funny if ladder 2 is 1 unit high. Yeah. Fuck you, Lila. How dare you just say abandon the Rosellan? Also, I'm surprised that the other doctor didn't immediately do that.
As you wish.
But the Rosellan will die unless we do something.
Do they not teach the order of things in school these days?
So what if they do? What does the order of things have to do with saving lives?
Not all lives are weighted the same. You would do well to remember that.
Quickly, Medina, these people are dying as we bicker.
Yeah.
I couldn't save him. Orders or not, I was the one following them. It's all my fault.
Not all your fault, but there's some fault. Medina Alium, a young woman whose only desires to help others, she studies diligently at the Ministry of Medicine every day that she may aid the sick and injured who enter its halls.
Where are you going? Medina!
Where are you going? I'm leaving. She somehow got out.
I beg your pardon, Lord Serenoa, but a doctor from the ministry requests an audience.
Nope, you ain't stopping me. I'm coming in.
My name is Medina. I've heard much about your house and simply had to see it for myself.
What insolence is this? Stand down. Pray tell, what brings you before me?
Pray tell, why do you bring your moxie in here? Because we like it.
It is said House Wolfert possesses a relic known as the Scales of Conviction. Is this true?
It is. We turn to the scales for guidance in times of trouble.
Then I wonder if they might guide me forward as well. I had a crisis of confidence. A man was counting on me to save his life, and I let him die. I cannot let this happen again. I wish to save all the lives I can, regardless of country or creed. Pray grant me the chance to consult the scales, that I might walk the righteous path.
Well, that's not really how the scales work, but like... And also, righteousness isn't one of the scales things.
Are merely a tool to an end. They are not a magical window into the future. When decisions must be made, all in this house have a say. We choose as best we're able and strive to ensure we chose wisely.
You mean you strive not to regret your decision?
That is all one can do. Forgive me if this is not the answer you sought.
Forgive me if these were not magic
Would House
scales.
Wolfert accept my aid if I offered it, my lord?
Yeah, probably.
If you would serve as a physician, that would be a boon. For we fear the war is far from over.
Yeah, we're only in chapter 8
I would be honored, my lord. I would see what I could do
of
to rewrite the order.
chapters.
And let us walk the path together.
Yeah,
I am at your service, my lord.
let's rewrite that religion. Okay, so what's Medina's thing gonna be? Because, like, how are you gonna make a healer different? An expert in healing items. Okay, increase the potency of healing items. Can use items twice in the same time. Okay. That could have pretty good uses. Okay. Especially as, like, you get better healing items. It's like, okay, I can use 2 at once. So that's 2 people healed instead of 1. Except for an AoE heal, which would do more than 1. With the Crown State captured, Gustadolf proceeds with his plan. Sure, what's his plan? We still don't know what the fuck they found in the mine. So that's still a thing.
I beg you, sir, give me one more chance. I shall not fail again.
They only have so many houses to burn. Surely they cannot repel us again.
We are already taking measures against House Wolfort. A suitable pawn has showed itself before us. Though, perhaps, I should be more wary of my own family than any other. Huh? Falks is all that remains of the
He
three
thinks
high
the
houses.
twins
I
are
trust
doing
you
something.
Know what to do, Avlora.
Or he is either referring to Frederica, or he's referring to the two twins.
Lord Landroy Fox is famed for his bow arm.
Bow arm?
He had the pluck to fire at your master during the war. Do you think you can best him?
Without a doubt.
Just get close. Okay, can we go save Fox? Because I would like it if that cool guy did not die. Yeah, once again, I just really do enjoy, like, how you can see a good amount of detail in the world from the map. But it still feels like a war map. I think it's good. It's nice. The bandits Travis and Trish discuss rumors of a hefty bounty on a certain someone's head. The bandits Travis and Trish. Oh, the bandits from the first fight in the game. Okay, those two. The dad and the daughter.
I don't know what to expect now that Frost's taken over Glenbrook.
Bandit leader Travis, the head of a band of thieves that appears all across Norzelia to steal from the rich. His thieving skills are second to none, as is his luck to escape the trouble they land him in.
I heard they put a huge bounty on the prince's head.
Bandit Trish, daughter of Travis, head of a band of thieves that steals from the rich across Norzelia. She inherited her thieving skills from her father and has enough courage to put the rest of the crew to shame. Who wants to bet we recruit them?
We
Maybe.
can make a killing if we catch him.
I always dreamed of kidnapping royalty. But the prince of a crumbling kingdom?
They'd probably kill him if we turn him over.
That's not cool.
The reward is tempting, though.
The reward is tempting, though.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Oh boy. Tensions grow as Anna brings news to Serenoa, shedding new light on their situation. Okay, so we're about to get news about something from Sandland, Saltland, because that's where Anna was deployed. She's already gone there and come back somehow. Like, time is bullshit in this game. It does not seem to make sense at all. Time is operating on late Game of Thrones time, where it's like, whatever.
The Tellior army has entered our domain?
The Tellior, okay.
Yes. The vanguard is nearing Castle Wolfort as we speak. It will not be long until the rest arrive.
I knew his intentions were not as pure as he made them seem. But to think he would attack so soon after proposing an alliance.
According to our spies, Lord Silvio has been in contact with Frost.
There is a reason he is known as an opportunist. This was all a plan to destroy us.
And we didn't fall for it.
So he wished to secure Prince Roland to use as leverage with Frost.
I was also told that House Tellior has hired a man named Rufus as a bodyguard.
What do you know about this man?
He's a bounty hunter known as Hero's Bane, whose only loyalty is to coin. That said, he's claimed the lives of countless famed warriors. It would be wise not to underestimate him.
Not Rufus. Yeah, right. What is it with JRPGs and naming really impressive but evil people Rufus?
To think Lord Silvio would hire such a man.
It means he's serious. We must plan accordingly.
Anna, go assassinate him.
Understood. Gather the others. We have much to discuss.
Gather the others. We have scales to consult. I would think. Okay. Oh no, we have things to look around. Okay. And it's still gonna be in town, so that means I should go out and around town? I would think. Knowing of Silvio's betrayal, Sereno summons the War Council for an urgent meeting. Hey, Deptown. How are the Triangles treating it? Treated me pretty good, honestly. I think it's treating me pretty good. You know, okay. Before I do this, I need to go into at least one of so run the great ale, drink my way through more. Okay. I need to go into one of the battles. Yeah, this should be fine. I just need to go into one of the battles so I can check out Blacksmith Boy and see what the hell he does. Select units to deploy. Yeah, okay. After the fact, they are recommended, or at least the healer is recommended. Okay, let's...
I'll give it a try.
Okay, because I'm just going to quit out of this fight once I'm... once I like figure it out, once I find out how the ladder thing works. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Enemy reinforcement.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Here I come.
Okay. And turn.
Face me if you dare.
Time to work.
And turn.
My turn.
And turn.
So where shall we strike?
Blacksmith is relatively
Let us pry out
slow. Medina Godly here. Okay. I mean, I was talking about where I was like, yeah, it would seem like... Okay, why can't I put it here? Or... Oh, because the... Okay, so it's telling me where the ladder is going to pop out.
I'll show you what I can do.
Okay, that's good to know.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Okay.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. System... Retreat. Yeah, we're gonna retreat. Interesting. Return battle prep screen. Retain your XP and kudos, but lose... Like, I feel like the fact that you retain your XP and kudos would make it so a lot of... Would make it so a lot of people... Like, you could just find the ideal... No, god damn it. Do I have to do the fight? Can I just, like, not? Please? I don't want to do the fight. Yeah, cancel stage selection. Yeah. Good. Because I feel like if that's the way that works, you really could just be like, okay, this is a good map. I'm just going to like do the start of like one map over and over and over again. Like, okay, this is like a strong enemy that I can kill. I feel that's how I would think about it, or at least there are so many things I can do. With the heavens on my side, great many things become possible. Lord Sereno, I can supply your forces with any medicines they may need. Just say the word and it should be yours. Your soldiers shall know no pain while I'm around. Okay, cool. Promote class, none needed. Yeah, I'm curious. What's your class promotion? Just more thing. You got Black Cloak. That's pretty cool. Trade post. Still need to save up my valor, or my kudos, so I can get. I would like Battle Cry. That would be nice. Like, all of these would be really good. Like, these are pretty darn good, and I need to get another Quietus point. Like, they are giving you reason to grind. Like, they're giving you reason to find a map where you can just get a shit ton of kudos. And just tapping into it. To the point where I'm like, I kind of wished I had thought of doing that. Okay. Let's leave and go consult the area. Knowing of Silvio's betrayal, Sereno summons the War Council for an urgent meeting. Let's do it.
So Silvio has betrayed us.
Surprise, surprise. Who'd have thunk?
Suppose he has come here for me.
Correct
You are
supposition.
correct. He most likely wishes to use you to curry favor with Asfrost.
Ooh, curry. I could go for some curry.
That bastard! Think he would throw his own countrymen underfoot.
We haven't time to get emotional, Erador. They are on their way here.
I beg to differ. There's no better time. I'm trembling with rage.
Let's get emotional. Let's use it. I'm gonna let my rage flow through me, and I'll break their necks over my knee.
As am I. We'll teach those traitorous bastards a lesson.
Yet more bloodshed for my sake.
It's fine, Roland.
Prince Roland, we have no choice but to act.
And the enemy is our former compatriots. They may well know about the traps below.
Maybe.
We may have to face them head on at the gates.
We need all the help we can get. Please fight with us.
This is no time to waver. We must stand together if we wish to survive.
Let's do it.
Yes. Together we can overcome this. To arms.
Triangles together, strong. Come everyone. Okay, so we are just straight up at the gates. Okay. So it's come to this. We must be prepared now that House Tellior marches against us. Okay, so we're going to be in a... It's interesting with the game letting us have a advantageous geographical position at the start of a given fight. Because most games, I would say, add letter from kin to notes. I would say most games, especially strategy games, they always are just like, hey, you are going to be in a disadvantageous position because that's what makes it challenging, right? Whereas this game is like, actually, it's a bit more like, what's real, or what's more apt in terms of like what the story is saying you should be doing. So you will be advantaged, and it will be like enemy strength or like sheer number of enemies that maybe affects whether or not you're having an issue or not. Okay, so what was that? Notes. Letter from Kin. My Wolford cousin. Some time has passed since last I was able to write. How fare you? We are as hale as ever, and indeed happier, for our eldest daughter is to be wed. The little girl you always doled on has grown into a fine woman. The ceremony will be held on X day of X month at our home in Tellior. I know the trek is long, but we cannot imagine celebrating without you there, and our daughter so wishes to see you again. If that is not enough to tempt you, perhaps you might begin packing when you hear we've procured several barrels of the finest wine for the occasion. Distant though we may be, we are still family. You are my brother, if not in blood, then in my heart. With love to everyone in Wolfort, your Tellior cousin. Okay. And by the town lies past the gate, I want to sing one of those trash bastards through. Okay. Townspeople have been evacuated to the castle. We cannot let House Tellior make it past the walls. I thought we could rest for a bit once we chased off those Ace Frosty dogs, but I was wrong. Yeah. Everything is progressing apace, my lord. The barriers will be ready by the time this enemy arrives. But the townspeople grow weary. We must stop Lord Silvio at the gates, no matter the cost. See, this is a map where I'm like, okay, you just gave me the blacksmith who can do ladders. I'm thinking he might be beneficial to some degree, but also at the same time, I'm like, maybe not. I'm thinking maybe if this gap is still here, maybe try to drop a ladder here to make it so I can have people more easily go up and down while keeping someone there to prevent them from using it, is what I would imagine, is what I would think. As if it weren't bad enough, they're throwing in their lot with the cutthroats who slayed our king. Now they're after his son. The spineless coward who will regret ever marching against us. Neither he nor that mercenary will get any mercy from me. I cannot forgive Lord Silvio for turning us against our own countrymen. As a fellow servant to the crown, I must show him the error of his ways, by putting an arrow betwixt his eyes. Our kingdom has been brought to civil war, and for what? Taylor is a high house, they're just like Wolfort, but now we have to turn our blades against them. Town took the brunt of the damage in the last battle. It would stand to reason that we now make our stand here at the castle walls. The people were forced to leave their homes behind, and now not but ash remain. Seeing that reminded me that war affects everyone, not just soldiers. I know it's safer for us to stay in the castle, but sometimes it gets hard to breathe in there with all the other townsfolk. I heard the Lord Silvio's hired a bodyguard calling himself Hero's Bane. I admit, I'm a little envious of his name. Okay, so this is, I feel like it's the first time in a while where we haven't gotten any, like, new information. Okay, I need to be careful of this, because this is a... Wait, okay. Yeah, this is a spot that you can walk up, so I'll have to be careful of that. And then there's obviously this side here, so I'll have to keep this on lock. Feel like, yeah, one person here, maybe. That would potentially work. Okay, I wonder what the Holy Save thinks of our situation. We went to their aid during the Saltire War and stopped the fighting before it could claim any more lives. I almost wish they would extend a helping hand to us now, and yet we may need all the help we can get, but asking Hyzan for aid might result in a war not unlike that of 30 years ago. The alliance has been shattered, and House Tellier has turned against us. It seems almost foolish to rely on the goodwill of others now. We share a common aim with Hyzan. To that end, I surmise the Holy State is waiting to see if we would make a formidable ally. Yeah. Because, I mean, I don't disagree with that, because everyone's all, like, every party in this entire world is acting in their best interest, their own personal best interest. So, like, this just seems right. But it's already, like, I can guarantee that it's going to be a war like 30 years ago. So I'm more on, like, guys, no stigma solo this universe. No. I do not think he could. Because he's just, like, no stigma he is just a dude that's really good with a spear, and like the Dawn spear in this world is a dude who's really good with the spear, and I would say he's probably better. But yeah, I personally think the Holy State's just biding their time, seeing like how the chips fall before choosing a side. Those Byzantians owe us their lives, and yet they're sizing us up while we struggle to survive. Nations operate on more than just emotions and unpaid debts, I'm afraid. I suppose so, but maybe that means Hyzan will come to our aid if we prove ourselves formidable. Lord Serenoa, this is our chance to show the realm what happens when they make an enemy of our house. Precisely, and I would have no other than Wolfort soldiers by my side while we do. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wolfort! 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 As Frost captured the capital and dealt a heavy blow to our forces, I can only surmise House Tellier now cowers in fear of the duchy's strength. Their fear is understandable, even so I imagine they would retreat if they find themselves fighting a losing battle. The Tellier domain is closer to Aesfrost than our own. It stands to reason that their fear would be greater as well. House Tellier's hands are yet clean, unlike our own. It makes me wonder if Lord Silvio is the greater ruler between... No, fuck that. It stands to reason their fear would be greater. Fear is understandable. I imagine they would retreat if they... Yeah, I mean, it really does make sense as to why House Tellier would be such bitch tier, because it's like, bro, not only is the invading force that took the capital south of you, your northern border is with Aesfrost, and they are both pretty darn close. If you, I get it. I get it. But he's also, like, a little bitch. Indeed. Were Aesfrost to sense any semblance of resistance from them, their domain would face the same fate as the Crown City. I have no doubt that House Tellier marches first and foremost in self-preservation. They may have their reasons, but we have ours as well. We cannot let ourselves be beat. Aye, my lord. We must repulse any attack on our domain, even if it be from our own countrymen. Okay. So, I'm thinking, now that I know what Blacksmith Man's abilities kind of look like, I don't know what Trap necessarily looks like, but Ladder, I can definitely see him being a useful unit, and it makes me curious, because now we're starting to get into, a weird SRPG territory, where it's like, okay, they're not repeating characters. It's not like, hey, here's Lanceman 1, here's Lanceman 2, here's Lanceman 3, right? They're not doing that. They're doing like, hey, here's Lanceman, here's Swordman, here's Bowgirl, here's here's Swordman that gives buffs to people, here's Blacksmith that puts down ladders, here's Weather Control Mage, here's each mage of the different elements. Like, here's mage that has all the elements, but only one spell of each. Like, they are entering the territory of, okay, this shit can be kind of weird and you can have a lot of team comps, which is good. That's what you want. Now, let's pass this gate. It's only a matter of time. Pray be wary. Yeah. Anything else to get out of anyone here? You Lord. Okay. Let's conclude. Now we wait for them to make their move. But yeah, the interesting thing about the way the blacksmith unit places ladders is he is always going to be preventing enemy units from accessing them on setup, right? Because the ladder is placed in the same unit that he is, right? You are selecting the direction as to where the end of the ladder goes, but you, as the blacksmith unit, are at the bottom of the ladder, or the top, depending on where you're setting it from, up or down, meaning that you are safe putting it down, and enemies can't just go up and through you, which is really nice. The only thing is they could go to the bottom of the ladder and prevent you from going down. Fox Street's word of Sylvia's betrothed reaches Lantroy's ears. Yeah, what's going on here? You gonna come help? You gonna come help, Fox?
My lord, House Tellior's betrayal has been confirmed. It appears Lord Silvio plans to launch a surprise attack on House Wolford.
This is absolute madness. To think I would see the day 3 high houses fight each other.
I mean, Wolfort did fight Glenbrook in the Salt Iron War, so I mean, like...
The glorious Glenbrook of the past is no longer. The dark days of war are upon us once more.
Yes.
My lord, the Esfrosti army has entered our domain.
No.
They demand our surrender.
Ready your bows. It is time they witness the true valor of the high houses.
Yes! I'm sorry, Fox, we can't help you. I have a feeling it's not going to end very pleasantly for you. Okay, recommend level 12. Are any of my people at 12? Okay, I actually do have at least one person at 12. Most of my people at 11, with some still at 10. None of the ones that I use lower than 10. Now the question is, right, I like Hasbara because her strength is pretty darn high, all things considered. Like, she is pretty powerful. Like, she is stronger than some of my regular melee. Like, she is stronger than Benedict. So she's like a pretty effective attacker. And she gets tracking for TP when moving 5 or more squares. So like that's pretty, like, could be pretty good, especially if I'm using Cleave and Be Brave. Now I don't know if that's worth it for like swapping in Medina, whose move of 5 is pretty good. HP Physic, increase the effects of health recovery items, double items, use 2 items. Oh, so it's not a passive. Okay, you don't get a passive ability to use 2 items. You only get a 1. But you do get the increase and a passive long toss, increase target range by 3. Okay, so she can just use them big far range. So that's interesting. Yeah. I don't know if I want to use her over Hasbara. but I definitely want to try out Yennis or Jens in this fight. I think he could be fun. He could be useful. Like I feel like Jens is going to be a very map dependent character, right? We're starting to get into that where it's like, okay, there are going to be units that are recommended, and some of them are going to be recommended very specifically because, like, units, right? Like him, he is going to specialize and be really good on maps that have elevation differences because, like, the ladder is going to be a key aspect of his kit. If you are in a flatlands with no elevation differences and no real reason to deploy a ladder, I don't think his spring traps are probably going to be worth it purely, right? Like, I can put 3 down. Now, the question is, right, can I put a ladder down? And then could I put a spring trap at the top or bottom of said ladder? And if an enemy hits a trap at the top of the ladder, they get launched off. Because they get knocked back 5 squares. But he also does have constricting net, which could, and it's range 1 to 4, which could be useful. Yeah, I'll have to check. I'll have to see. Yeah, Medina's probably gonna sit it out for a little bit. But actually, let's check my inventory. I mean, I do have a lot of HP recovery pellets. We are starting to get to the point where I feel like pellets are going to be more used than just healing magic. Rigorous cloak decreased damage when being hit from behind. When the fuck did I get that? And also, hell yes, please. You know, we're gonna put that on Roland because he does have a tendency, due to him being on horse, to kind of go out alone and get tapped a little bit. Okay. So, in terms of my units, I have Frederica, who is a rank 2 along with Saranoa. They're both rank 2 because I wanted to get her to four things that way she could use 2 spells from start. And Roland has weapon rank 2 but is still a class 1 because I wanted to kind of spread it out because I'm not too, like, it's not a dire thing for him to have 4 nodes because he already has the weapon skill double thrust minus TP1, so that makes double thrust only cost 1 anyway. So him getting more damage from the weapon is a bigger deal than him getting a class up. Is kind of my mentality on that. So after having discussed all that for quite a while, let's go in and yeah, let's have a grand old fight. At the castle gate, Saranoa and his retinue rebuff Silvio's demands to hand over Roland. Fuck you, Roland! Go to hell! Okay, they are...
How regrettable we should meet again like this, Lord Silvio.
Agreed, Lord Saranoa. I beg you to reconsider and entrust Prince Roland to us.
Entrust.
If you do, I promise to put in a good word with the Archduke.
I cannot do that. We follow the path we believe in, no matter how treacherous the road.
Unlike a certain opportunist.
Your lofty convictions will not change reality. If you lose, nothing remains. Not house nor loyalty. Not even your silly beliefs or your life.
Then we will defeat you, Lord Silvio, and hold fast to our beliefs until the end.
You are speaking in a matter of ifs, Lord Silvio. We don't. We will defeat you and we will remain.
Try as you might. You will never prevail.
We have the high ground.
Now, Rufus.
Let me show you how Hero's Bane earned his name.
Hero's Bane earned his name. Terrain effects frozen. Okay. So, was not expecting them to already be here. I was expecting, like, the entire squad to be here. That changes some stuff. So this is a height of 6 to 10. I feel like many units are going to have only jump 2. Some might have jump 4. Well, I should probably check the enemy units, right? Your jump 2. Do any have jump 4? None of the enemies have jump 4. So they can't make this jump. They have to get up to here to get up here. Like they have to go up this side or they have to go all the way up here. That is just the way it is. They all have jump 2, which means they can't make this jump or this jump, and they have to go through these barricades. Which is good. Because what I'm thinking is plop a ladder down, like here, right? To give us access to this area to start beating on them a little early. 384, Jesus Christ, dude. Armor break to deal physical damage to a single enemy and lower their physical defense for 3 turns. Bolster, gain 1 TP and raise your strength and physical defense for 3 turns. Jesus. He has a skill that gives him TP. That's ass. Okay. Unit placement. Units deploy. Recommend. Yeah, makes sense. You want range people, and people that can block stuff off as well. Okay. Let's take you out. Let's put you in your TP, or your TP battery, so you're pretty good. Although I need to be careful with it. Glenbrook Blade, Bowman, yeah, because they're definitely going to be coming out around this side, which could be an issue. Let's put you there. You can Roland go up? I don't think Roland can go up and down ladders because he's on a horse, right? So let's have Roland come out over here. You can stick with Frederica so she can use her other stuff. They are going to be coming up here to try and break these barriers because this is also a 2 jump. And that's what that guy's going to be. So probably going to want you to be here immediately to start working on that. Yeah, we're going to have the high ground, so that's going to help a bit. Yeah, and I can use Hawk Edge to kind of help a little bit as well. This is a situation in which I would like him to go first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to remove the Vanguard thing. Yeah, because this is probably how I should be using the Vanguard Scarf, and it's what character makes the most sense to have the first turn on the map? Give it to them. Right, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So you're good. I can use you to kind of block some stuff off. To force like a one-way. Where are you? You're turn 6, but he's turn 4, so I can go in and block that off. He would have to walk around, which I guess he could do. What's his move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I'm gonna move him back so he's not a available option, which should hopefully prevent it. These guys are also going to be trying to come up here and break these, if not come up through here. You should be fine. I want you to kind of stay here so you can give TP to Frederica, because she's going to be very useful in this situation where we have high ground and enemies that can't really get to her immediately. Now, these guys are probably going to break through the barricades pretty quickly, and these ones are Scorch Mages and a heal one, so I'm gonna have to worry about these guys getting rid of the barricades fast. But realistically, these barricades aren't doing anything other than kind of containing this to only 2 spaces. Same with these, although, well, more like this one. But this one is a 3 line. So that's the important thing. And your jump is only 2, but that's their attack range. Okay, so this should be fine. And I can also test out the spring traps on this map because I'll be able to kind of put them places. And hopefully... See, the thing is, I'm curious to know if enemies actively avoid the traps. Like, do they know they're there, or how does it work? But yeah, so he's gonna go first. I want to drop a ladder here, because that would give, I would say, best access to everything. Right? Or do I want it here? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. I'll drop it here just so Frederica has less tiles to move to get to it, I would say. Makes sense to me. Yeah, so lose all allied forces, defeat Rufus. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Because I just have to defeat Rufus. It's not like I have to defeat everyone. But it probably will end with me defeating everyone, because he is the big guy. It will be rather difficult to do it without.
Recover from their last battle.
Oh.
All the better for us, I say.
This should be fun. Show no mercy to anyone under their banner.
Yeah.
Silvio's army approaches. Everyone prepare for battle. We
Okay.
have the high ground. We must
We
use
have the
our
high
position
ground.
wisely.
We have the high ground.
So it comes to battle.
Vanguard Scarf. Nope. You go there. Drop a ladder.
If I can just get over there.
Good job. And how much? That gives 15 XP?
My turn.
Good. You can't do anything just yet. So you're just... Oh, wait. You can... You will actually be able to drop down quicker. But let's have you take cover. And turn. Okay, you're gonna go up and do... Okay, slightly more than half, but that's not an issue. Double thrust only takes 1 to 16. Yeah. There we go.
My lance strikes true.
Good. Utilize high ground, level up. That's what we like to see. Okay, you're gonna go up that way. You didn't go around, so that's fine. Mighty strike at 52. Okay, you did go around, you piece of shit. Shadow stitching arrow. Mobility 67%. Blinding arrow. 67%, 99, 84. Yeah, we're gonna do. Actually, your move is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just went. So let's do this. See if I can't. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, didn't shadow stitch him. I was hoping it would. Oh, he's doing delaying thrust across all 3.
Forward.
Hawk Dive. Nope. End turn.
Tell me who to kill. Come, face your death at my blade.
No.
Even if you run and hide, you won't escape me.
Well, I'm not gonna run. Here's me. It's only about to that's money. Yeah.
Do you really think the high ground's going to save you from me?
Maybe? Scorch. Yeah. See, that's
I shall try
what I
my
was
level
thinking.
best.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
A brief respite.
Incredible.
Defense. Yeah. Fire mages are gonna be the main issue. Okay.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Cure wounds.
Your wounds are
I appreciate it.
Time to take action.
He's going 7 turns. Moment of truth. The curved blade. Let's actually do this.
We can do this.
Thank you.
Can you not?
I will end this.
Fire Eater, absorb fire, blazing chains. Oh, of course, these guys are all fucking resistant to it. Yeah.
Two ashes. Oh no!
Clear skies, fire damage up. Nice.
To work.
Two. He's already at 59 health. Like, flames die after 62 units take action. Jesus Christ. Just noticed the barricade there. God, that wouldn't even protect him. Let's do that. Just block him out a little bit. Dude.
It's time.
Constricting net. Actually, do you even need to be? Seven. Honestly, yeah, let's
Aim and
let's throw that. Did you miss? Motherfucker.
Ha! Who's next?
Bolster. Okay, he's moving. I don't like that. Nope, can't do that. Okay, once again. We're just gonna come over here.
Allow me.
Stab you. Take cover. Are you fucking serious?
Where shall we strike?
It's ass. Roland got to do one attack. The fuck? Yeah, can you just drop down? Right? Like...
I come.
Okay. Yeah. He needs to go. I need to take at least some of these units out. Okay, enemies do actively seem to avoid... seem to actively avoid going through fire. So that's actually really good to know. If I had known that, I may have done some stuff differently. Unit 8, Unit 16... I would really like it if I could get rid of you.
There is always a way.
From where shall we strike?
Sweeping slash. Hawk dive. Yeah.
Wait your turn.
Let's do that. Okay, you can just move without doing anything.
I shall do what I can.
Haste. 12 to 11. Yeah, puts you before an enemy.
My growth is plain to see.
Yeah, Anna, come on, couldn't you just drop that on fucker's head? Truth grow 1 TP, raise their strength. You need to come over here. There we go.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay, I could put on that and then wouldn't have to worry about it. I could kill you. Could almost kill you. But it would hurt him. Could do a bit of damage to you. Not too worried about them, but him having two guys right next to him, not a fan of that. Oh, wait, blazing chain. Because that would take him from 99 to 0. That would take him from 160 to 67. When's this healing? You go on turn 14. Yeah. Because he goes on turn 14, I'm less confident. Yeah, we're gonna take the guaranteed kill.
Heed my call. We will make
Yeah.
our ideals reality.
Now then, to work.
Can I be a right bitch? These fuckers still here. F it.
A cold wind blows.
Chances are Quarantine's gonna get KO'd, but Roland already went down, so
I must remain calm.
Oh, oh, I can put spring traps just like down at such a distance? Oh, okay.
This is my way of doing things.
Okay.
Tell me who to kill.
Fucking lol. Oh, that's funny. Okay. You're going to remain hidden. I think he knows that. Yeah, okay. So enemies do not see it. That is what I wanted to know. Enemies 100% do not see the stuff. Okay, you're going turn 11, 6, 22. Okay, let's do a blinding arrow on you.
Darkness engulfs you.
There we go. Maybe you can miss your fire. Ow.
Rest
Counter, good.
for my kith and kin.
Nice. Okay, they're going up over to the side. Lash deal a single, decrease enemy TP by 1. Well, you don't even have TP. 88, 81. I'll just stay up here. I think that's the safe thing to do.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Your defense is still boosted. Bird of prey, movement and jump by 1. You're not really gonna have the TP for it. Movement is already fine. Turn 4. Okay. Bulwark. Yeah.
Stay
Appreciated.
Let's do that. Oh, damn it. Didn't even.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Gonna have to heal them at some point. But I can probably worry about that a little bit later. Yeah. Yeah. Fuckers.
Defeat is not an option.
Delaying strike. 10 to 19. Yeah, let's do
Wait
that.
your turn.
Sound strike. Victory is within reach.
There we go. Just gonna move you back there.
I'll end this.
12. Could end him. course, these guys are all resistant to fire. Yeah, you're eventually gonna come up, so I'd rather move you. Yeah. Yeah. So let's just remove temptation.
So it comes to battle.
Oh no, I don't have enough TP for stuff. I was hoping I could put another trap down. His move is only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. It would put him over. Yeah, would put him over his next one.
Here I
Oh,
come.
you took my spoils. Okay.
From this range,
Let's do that.
I will fight to my last breath.
This high ground, blindness. Fucker. You stream Sekiro, no hit run? No, I can't. It would be a very short run.
Strike while the iron's hot.
I mean, like, you know, I guess I could. I guess I could stream it. It would be a very short stream. It would not be a very enjoyable stream. Really, for anyone involved, frankly. Okay.
I will follow you faithfully till the end.
Okay, you're up there
Let us
now.
try
I
out
don't
their
like that, but not the biggest deal. Let's put big defense on himself. See the booba skins for Kai. I saw the, I did see a couple of them. I've been trying to stay generally, fucking Matt. Been trying to stay generally spoiler free of anything Kai related, but I did see the bunny girl outfits. Those are trying not to see. Okay, so of course now. Okay, let's do that because I think they're the ones in the most direct danger right now.
Defeat is not an option.
3, 5. Ooh. I would like to delay him. Ooh, I wonder if I could bait it. Like, real easy, like. Because I'm pretty sure enemies will always try to go for the back attack. So, can I just... Well, if I delay him, he goes back to 6. Yeah. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this.
I'll make this quick.
Going to delay him.
You can do
A little
better
bit.
than that, Wolfort.
Yeah.
It's no fun for me if you don't put up a good fight.
And then what I'll do is I will put my back facing that way. So he'll try and get it, right? Or maybe he'll by default try to walk around me to do it. That's also a possibility. So I could like not expose myself as much risk, but it's not like I have to worry about any archers or anything. So I'm gonna have my back facing that way. Look at me, perfectly exposed.
Time to work.
Okay. Bit of poison. You ain't getting away from me, fucking healer.
This victory is within reach.
So it comes to battle.
Okay. And then with this, what I'll do is I'll pop this trap down and just have it knock him that way.
Got it. Let me show you what I've learned.
Nothing else to... Actually, you know what? No. I won't do that. I'm just going to stay there so I get my turn. I mean, it only brings me to 18, which, I mean, isn't bad. Yeah, you know what? How?
You'll be fun to
Oh, you don't move. Okay, cool. Great. Love it. Would have really... Like, why don't you work the way I would... Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, I forgot that they can move after attacking. You know what? That makes a bit more sense. Okay. You're a healer. You're a mage, but you don't have any TP. You're a mage, but do have TP, but your range is not far enough. You can't get to him. Okay. I should be able to heal you without having to use a turn. You're 6, 8, 7. You are probably, since you don't resist blind, though. You have a 36% chance of being blinded, but you don't like, it's not the worst. Yeah, let's go for it.
Get no mercy from us.
There we go.
Victory is ours.
Did I get him? Yeah, I did. Perfect. Blind. Oh, you poisoned and... Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Okay. Curved blade.
Right on target.
Good. Actually, we're gonna put my back to the empty void. Yeah, okay, he still hit through his blindness. Love to see it. I mean, he did at least... Oh, okay, so you can just drop people off the edge. That's good to know. Kinda want to put a ladder... Kinda want to put a ladder and a trap at the top of a ladder. The trap only lasts for one enemy, so it's not like it's the most helpful thing. Okay, I need to use a healing item. Yeah.
I need this.
Excuse me. Yeah, let's put my back there. You need heal. You certainly need heal. Yeah.
Allow me.
That's much better.
Honestly, he got healed to just take a hit later. Yeah, you guys are annoying. I hate you. You guys over there. Okay. I do have... Of course. I bring you down to... turn 4... Okay, he is blinded. Now the question is, do I risk Anna? Because I need to get rid of the healer. And the poison didn't kill before. You know, I'll do it from here. 54 to 25. That's more than 25 damage. And I'll have my back to a wall at the very least.
Allow me. This is the
There
end.
we go. Okay.
For life.
The healer is gone,
Allow me.
so that helps. Blazing chains. So I would like to save my TP for all the like big guy right here, but at the same time I realize probably need to take care of these fuckers, or else you guys are not going to have a grand old time. Okay, your turn 4. Yeah, especially that mage. He's going to be a piece of shit. Okay. There we go.
I must remain calm.
Constricting net. Yeah. What's his move? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. You know, let's do this.
Aim steady.
Yeah. Move him. Okay.
Damn it all.
You did go back to there, which helps. Okay, you just hit, even though you're blind. Love it. Great. It's fantastic.
Here I come.
It's almost like accuracy doesn't mean anything in this world, but hey, whatever. Fine. What's the... Okay. Let's do a shadow stitching arrow on you. Prevent you from moving.
Too obvious.
Let us pry out.
Oh, you dodge the one who isn't even blind. I see. I see how it is. Okay. 14. But you can't do anything. Okay.
You're just as I planned.
Do that.
Whatever it takes.
Okay, well. While you're here, let's do that. So this battle mage doesn't get anything. Hey, from 100 follow-up attacks. Nice. Yeah, these guys are just out there causing
For the honor of
problems.
House Wolfort.
Okay. Let's...
My stratagem is superior.
That.
Damn! Silvio's soldiers are falling like flies. Isn't there a single soul in House Teleor worth their salt?
Please don't call in reinforcements.
I don't see Silvio anywhere. Does he truly intend to watch his own fight unfold from afar?
Sounds like him.
After this battle is through, I will find him and have him answer for his cowardice.
Yeah, you know what? You guys feel free to keep attacking the barricades. I don't care.
For this.
I do not care. I see, now you can throw poison from up high. Now you can. Okay, 11, 9, 5. It's just it can't be too far. 40. Would love to poison him as well. I don't know if poison works on a percentage of health or if it's just general. Ooh, KO TP. That helps. Poison. There we go. Good.
Let me heal your wound.
Poisoned and poisoned and blind. That's a good combo for me. Okay.
I will end this.
You have enough TP to do something. Yeah. I'll put 30. Good.
This ain't nothing.
Armor break missed. Good.
It's time.
Yeah, you know what? It's time. Hammer. Constricting that puts him back to 17. Which wouldn't be bad. A little bit of extra time.
Aim steady.
Ah! Yeet!
Really
Okay,
feel like
so
I'm
that's the
wrong.
thing. So first time I used it probably
Here I
did
come.
hit. It was just It was just... It doesn't do damage. Blind... Okay. Well, honestly, pretty fine. You're still shadow stitched, so that's perfectly fine. Let's go and review.
Whatever it takes.
Which way is he facing? Okay, he's facing that way. Okay, we're gonna do that. Actually, does he doesn't even... He doesn't have any TP right now. So... that.
Perfect.
You can't move. Now you can.
Must tread carefully.
Okay, he's not going to be blind for very much longer. And then take cover.
Shall we begin?
Okay, who's missing any health? 10. Okay, I could shadow stitch you again, but I'll probably want to try and get blind on him again, because that's helping a lot. 5, 8, 8, 4 to 4, 7 to 12. 7 to 7. 11 to 12 wouldn't necessarily be bad, because he's got full TP, so I could get...
Where shall we strike?
Get some other stuff. Knock dive. Yeah.
Death from above.
Let's do that.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay. Use turn 6. So 3, 4. Not really worth it. Oh, okay. So
Here I come.
just ate the fire. Arrow.
Not another victory is ours.
Damn, I was hoping he would.
I'll give it my best.
Okay, nope. There we go. Yeah.
How about this?
There we go. 3 to 12.
This ain't nothing.
Okay. Okay, his blindness is gone.
Try my level best.
Gonna have to do something about that. 7, 6. Okay, let's have you go immediately.
From where shall we strike?
Oh,
The Bison
good.
is superior.
Okay. Throw poison. Oh, wait, no. Just surmount, get out of there. The guys know someone could take Heck and Serenoa. I mean, yeah, but you didn't say Serenoa. You said, you said the world. Yeah, I mean, it might be a fight, but yeah, you could probably do it.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. My watch. Let's remove one of this TP. Good. Ability learned. Finish them.
Let me show you what I've learned.
What is that? 3. Okay. Grants 2 TP to an ally. That's good. Okay, so 1 and a buff for 2, or 2 TP for 3. That could be very useful. Nope. Blazing chains. Oh yeah, there we go. Big fire damage.
Shall we begin?
Haste. 12 and 9. 7 to 6. 8 to 6. 3. Yeah, let's do that.
I can do it.
I can't do it.
Here I come.
Stop that. Well, actually, you know what? Fuck it. We just need to get rid of him. Alright. Yeah.
From this range.
There we go. Blinded him again. His poor. Oh, he died from poison. That's anticlimactic.
The true might of House Wolford, huh? We retreat. Today, victory is yours.
Honestly, kind of sucks because I don't get his XP. But oh well. I do get his spoils, so. Man, Hero's Bane falling to a little bit of poison. Little bitch. 35 kudos. Got a Medal of Bravery, so that's another person I can class up. So that's Roland, who took a cumulative single turn in this entire map. Like, the left half of the map was literally just, okay, Roland and Ice Mage take a couple hits while those guys putz around and burn the barricades. Like, that was it. Like, left side of the map was literally just... Sorry.
I can't remember the last time I fought someone so formidable.
How is it you can still stand and fight?
I'm cool. That's how.
It is as you said. If we lose here, nothing will remain.
So we have some stuff to fight for now, don't we?
What are you boasting about? Even if you kill me, Esros is still the victor. I withstood humiliation to preserve the name of the High Houses. And even so, you ingrates treat me like this!
Wow, okay. I'm the victim!
Enough excuses.
They are not excuses. House Wolford has single-handedly brought ruin upon us. As long as I live, so shall the High Houses!
Wow.
Get back here, Silvio! You still owe me my due!
Wow, our group kind of, like, that's the kind of thing that I hate. Where it's like, everyone should have been prepped for him to do something, yet just, he was somehow able to get by. And they just let him go too.
Shall I pursue him?
No.
He has no reason nor army to strike at us again.
True. And I would rather not harm one of our own could we avoid it.
I would like put an arrow in his back as he's running away. Parting ways completed. Nice. We did it. Save your game. Hell yeah. Cool. Okay, so that was chapter 6, 7, 8. So we're going into chapter 9. Chapter 9. This is also a good point to take a little break. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. Why don't I just go bathroom, get a snack, run the ads. So I'll be back in a little bit. And I am back. Okay, so let's get back into the game. Yoink.
At the end of the battle against House Wolffort, Lord Silvio of Tellior leaves the field defeated.
'Cause he's a bitch.
The victors, however, do not go by unscathed, repeated battles taking their toll on the soldiers. All goes according to Gustadolf's plan to weaken both houses.
Oh, wonderful. And they're fighting.
Landroy Falks, Lord of the Third of Glenbrook's High Houses, faces off against General of Laura.
Which I'm not confident in his ability and his chances. Chapter 8. Oh, it's still Chapter 8. Okay, Light and Shadow. We are still in Chapter 8. I preemptively changed it to Chapter 9. We can't have that. We can't have that. Okay. Need to recognize that I cannot just preempt the title changes by that because, hey, guess what? Things can happen. They're multi-part chapters. Okay. So Fox Streets, the Frosty Army arrives on Fox to deal with the ever-defiant Landroid. Brazilian Mountains, base. Defeated by Serenoa, Silvio desperately tries to flee. Oh, please. Please let him just get demolished by Rufus.
I must survive. Somehow, I must survive.
Escaping all on your own, I see.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
Trying to get his money, probably?
I came to collect my reward.
Reward? Since when were losers ever rewarded?
I remember our deal differently.
As do I. I was promised an invincible executioner. You are nothing but a fraud. A sheep in wolf's clothing.
Bold of you to be saying that when he's the one with the cudgel. And you have no soldiers.
What's so funny?
I have a new deal for you. Pay me what I'm owed or die.
I cannot give you what I do not possess. But if you kill me now, you will have lost to Wolffort with nothing to show for it.
Go on.
If you let me live, on the other hand, I will find the coin to pay you. What do you say? Do we have a deal?
Fine. But if I don't get that money, consider your life forfeit.
How about you just take it right now? Because you're not getting that money. Fox Streets. Okay. I want to see Lord Fox. Yeah, it's not going great for him. Yeah.
Far too much blood has been spilled.
I know how loyal you were to the late King Regna. We may be enemies, but you still have my respect. I would invite you to join our ranks.
You would dishonor me so.
I prefer it to your death.
Save your pity for someone who needs it.
It's a cool bow.
Your master will never have our loyalty, even if it means the end of the 3 high houses.
Yeah.
Majesty, I serve you even in death.
It's kind of the thing. Bow people need to be in the back, not facing people with swords. Yeah, I'm sorry, Landry. Oh. See, what he should have done was maybe like try to run away a little bit. Take out at least some of the other soldiers.
And bested in battle by House Wolffort, Silvio Tellior flees, leaving everything behind.
Oh.
House Falks fights valiantly, but ultimately loses to General Avlora's army, and joins their late king in death. Of Glenbrook's 3 high houses, Wolffort, Tellior, and Falks.
Oh, and you can even see now red is all over the Folk's domain.
2 are felled by the Iron Hammer of Esfrost. House Wolffort now stands alone, in more peril than ever.
Well, shit. Citadel of the Sands.
So, 2 of Glenbrook's 3 high houses have fallen. Esfrost's invasion took me by surprise at first, but this is quite the interesting turn.
Let's just talk about it.
Now Wolffort stands alone, having lost both the crown and its allies. There is no better time for us to act.
Booker Paynorth serves the End's most trusted retainer. As such, his duties are many.
Then let us set the trap, brimming with bait enough to lure them in and keep them there.
Oh?
As you command. The famed High House of the Salt Iron War will soon be under your thumb, my lord. Having control of their land will make our deliveries that much easier.
Deliveries.
Indeed. And House End will prosper more than ever. Brute strength is not the only path to victory. A truly wise man can win without ever drawing his sword.
Yeah. We're gonna make you regret being a little bitch, Sorsley. We will take on the world, goddammit!
My lord, a bird from Sorsley End of Hyzant has arrived. He has offered to send us provisions and funds in light of our situation.
But not soldiers.
A most welcome offer, to be sure, but why would he extend a helping hand to us now? Could he be after something?
Undoubtedly. There are regrettably none so altruistic amongst the Saintly Seven. Seeing as Minister Sorsley has never shown much interest in other nations, I can only surmise this is a ploy to put House Wolffort in his debt.
As I suspected. But our people and soldiers need all the help they can get. Let us accept his proposal. We can deal with whatever ulterior motives he may have once we are back on our feet.
Understood.
Yeah, does make sense.
We shall discuss our countermeasures at another time.
Right, it's like, okay, if Sorsley's a little bitch, we can just deal with him later, but for right now, we're gonna take his food and money. Like, okay, fine. Castle Wolffort. Okay, so I'm surprised there's nothing for Hyzant, but whatever. Whitehall Castle. Avlora reports into Gustadolf, who muses on his next move.
Congratulations on your victory in the Falk's domain, General.
Thank you, sir. They were proud warriors. And Lord Landroy a formidable foe, despite his age.
Guy was an old bastard, but his bow was pretty cool.
I imagine he was content to breathe his last on his beloved fields. 30 years have passed since the Salt Iron War. It was time he was put to rest beside that bygone era. Avlora, it is time you had a rest as well.
What do you mean by that, Your Grace?
Your soldiers have fought long and hard. Any longer, and their morale may suffer for it.
Okay, so table of Laura's unit for a little bit. Too strong.
But what of House Wolffort? Prince Roland is still with them. Is that not cause for concern?
There are no lords left worth worrying about. House Wolffort stands alone after Roland's uprising.
Even so, we would do well not to underestimate them. Even standing alone, they once changed the course of the Salt Iron War.
House Wolffort is no longer the hunter, but the hunted. Or do you believe you understand something that I do not?
General.
They're willing to burn people's houses down to the ground to defeat us. They're crazy.
No. Forgive me, Your Grace.
Boy, I look forward to taking Gustadolf's life at the end of this, hopefully. Castle Wolffort. Roland requests a favor of Benedict, who responds with a shocking proposition. Okay, and nothing else. But yeah, like talking about the Telliers, like literally boink right there. Yeah, good chunk of the map is now a bit red shaded. And only us, we remain green. Okay, rolling requests, so let's do it. Castle Wolffort, parlor.
You wish to speak to me, Your Highness?
I wish to leave the Wolffort domain.
No!
And you want me to persuade Lord Serenoa?
Yes. Though I doubt he will welcome the conversation after the scales have spoken. But the people are tired. Their expression's grim. And this castle is no different.
Even so, the decision was made together.
Yes. But I think we all know that I am at the source of our troubles. The responsibility ultimately falls to me.
If you truly wish to take responsibility, then I do have an idea.
Oh?
And I would hear it.
What's the idea?
Give me that ring.
But this is proof that I belong to the royal family. What would you do with it?
Have you die for your people.
Ah. Fake Roland's death. Right. Huh. Interesting. There's a riverbank. Yeah, because the rivers flow. Right, and the entire idea is that these two rivers flow in this direction all the way down to the falls that they can't like go by. Interesting. Interesting. I am curious, encampment wise. Promote class. So someone is ready for class promotion. I think for right now, boost your strength by 1, strength by a couple or whatnot. Remain and recover 14. She wouldn't get yet. Horizon range 14 wouldn't get it yet. Focus only costs 1. Yeah. Here it is, yeah, 14. Initial TP plus 1 TP additional, so he would have more fuller stuff. Deal physical damage to an enemy and knock them back 3 squares. Oof. How do I want to handle this? Let's just give it to... Yeah, let's give it to Roland. He's already boosted the strength of his weapon, so this will just help a little bit anyway.
This day shall be ours!
Yeah! And the ability pushback. Flash of steel. And then spring in your step will be at 20 once he upgrades. Quietus point, it's 2 in stock. Oh, that was another thing. I forgot about fucking Quietus points again. God damn it. I feel like I need a reminder every single map because that probably could have helped a bit. Remind me, bring your apprentice, long hair dream running around the shop, prepare to fight, heavy weapons that need attention on my hammer. Okay. Let's upgrade your weapon. Okay, increases damage dealt by Scorch, increases damage dealt by Blazing Chains. That, I would say let's boost damage by Scorch, if only because Blazing Chains is already really, like, if there's a main boss, this might be useful, but in general, I would like to be doing the most damage as possible with AoEs. Magic attack by 1. Increase that, which would be nice. Though I feel like once I get to rank 3, it should be immediately go for weapon skill, right? Right, like just get the weapon skill and see what the hell that's all about. Okay. Yeah, silver for that. You already at it. Oh, okay, no, you're not at it. Okay, you're there. Okay, and you could boost your stuff by 1. Can't do anything. Boost your stuff by 1. 500. It's a max at 500. I'm gonna say goodbye now. I work tomorrow, so I'm gonna get some. Okay, talk to you later. Thanks for dropping by, Wolf Slash. Accuracy, speed by 1. That might be useful, but yeah, let's boost your weapon. It's 1,000, but it's good. Increases effect duration of Shadow Stitching Arrow by 1 turn. Blinding Arrow by 1. Ooh. Both good. Or weapon damage. Or increases your crit rate against enemies with 50% or less HP remaining. That's also pretty good. Accuracy wouldn't be bad either. Let's do Shadow Stitch additional turn. And let's also increase accuracy. I don't think that's a bad choice. Let's increase. No, I think I'm fine. Timber, stone, iron. This is regular iron. Let's increase your physical defense. Iron 500. Okay, I don't have unlimited coin, so I need to be picky with what I increase at this point. You're fine. Ooh, okay, yeah, increase it. Oh, I should have checked this out earlier. Increase movement by 1 and jump by 1. Movement. That would have been useful in the fight. It would have been very useful in the fight. Potency, yeah. Damn. Oh, you're also using a knife as well. Okay. So we're going to start getting into that kind of stuff. It makes sense that he would have luck increase ones. Okay, we're just gonna hold off on spending any more. Okay, battle under 3 flags. You can get some timber. You face a group made from Glenbrook, Ace, Frost, and Hazan. Pay attention to the special tributes to each ancient troops and take care not to let their synergies overwhelm you. And then we got recovery pellets and other such stuffs. Buy accessories. Can't really do much with that. Do not have unlimited money, and I would like to save up so I can eventually get the quality ones as well. And trade posts. Yeah, okay. I will make it a point to try and remember my quietus points in whatever the next fight is, because the fact that I was just sitting on those, which could change, like, very well could change how a fight goes, probably could have helped a lot.
Hey, boss, come take a look at this. The poor soul.
Oh.
Or maybe not so poor, judging by these clothes.
Hey, Pa! Remember what I said about that reward money?
Of course I do. This might just be him.
Pa, take a look at this!
Wow. It's a good thing that everyone knows what this ring means.
A shiny ring, huh? Is that the royal emblem? This has got to be Prince Roland.
The corpse is regrettably too damaged to identify, but the royal signet is unmistakable. Aside from Cordelia, there is only one who would wear the royal family's ring. There can be no doubt. This is Prince Roland.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but about that reward.
Thalas, give them their coin.
Yes, brother.
Thank you kindly for your generosity, Your Grace.
Money. Now, who wants to bet?
What a waste. Is this truly how the kingdom of Glenbrook meets its end?
House Wolfort are no fools. Their friend was only a liability. They have spared themselves by forsaking the prince. They may have escaped, but there are none who would help them. There is no reason for us to concern ourselves with House Wolfort any longer.
A shame.
Okay, so it gets them out of,
Your poor brother, betrayed by his most trusted friend.
You're a bitch. And also, she's gonna know it's not him.
Oh,
Maybe?
Roland.
No, okay. Light and shadow completed. Okay, now we're going into chapter 9, I would think. Okay. Unless we're going into chapter 8, part 4. Still possible.
The news of Prince Roland's death spreads across the land like wildfire. With his demise, seemingly comes the end of the kingdom of Glenbrook. But only days later, a proclamation is made that would bind Esfrost and Glenbrook. Bearer of the royal signet and last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, Cordelia is to ascend as queen. And wed Archduke Gustadolf.
My lord. Chapter 9, part 1, Dwindling Light. Oh no, the light, it's dwindling. Whatever shall we do?
Princess Cordelia is to wed the Archduke? What is the meaning of this? Gustadolf is the very one who invaded Glenbrook.
But King Regna is to blame for trying to monopolize the mines.
What does it matter who the princess weds as long as Glenbrook lives on?
It damn well matters to me.
It damn well matters to me.
My people, our days of late have been dark and filled with strife.
Queen of Glenbrook, Cordelia Glenbrook. A young queen who sits upon the throne of Glenbrook as Gustaf's behest. She is prepared to do what she must to protect the royal line as its sole survivor.
Both Glenbrook and Esfrost have suffered countless losses, and we have lost both of our beloved princes.
For that, I offer you my deepest condolences. May they all rest in peace. As you all know, my father was sentenced to death for his role in this tragic event. But how do we come to grips with our sorrow and anger? How do we atone for our mistakes?
Esfrost does not deserve your forgiveness! Do not submit to Gustadolf's will!
Yeah. That's how you get executed, bro.
Let us recognize our sins as such and move forward. Archduke Gustadolf has magnanimously given us another chance. A chance to see Glenbrook to a fair and free future. As the queen of this kingdom, I, Cordelia of House Glenbrook, do hereby accept the warmth and governance of Esfrost, and swear to do everything in my power to usher in an age of peace with the Archduke.
With all due respect, sir, I do not believe Queen Cordelia to be fit for ruling Glenbrook.
She does not need to be. She is to be our figurehead, a place for the people to focus both their hope and discontent. And while the poor people of Glenbrook stumble in the dark, we shall establish a new government, one based in freedom.
Freedom, quote unquote.
Once the people have had a taste of true freedom Esfrost would offer them, there will be no turning back. By the time Cordelia births an heir, both this kingdom and its people will belong solely to Esfrost.
I would be loath to stand upon a political battlefield. It is far more heartless than those of war.
I am simply breathing new life into a kingdom of tired traditions. The people will thank me for it in time.
Father, my brothers, I swear to avenge you.
Oh yeah, Cordelia? You're going to avenge them? What are you gonna do? Try to stab Gustadolf in the back? I mean, hey. Be ballsy. Turn on the others speak of Cordelia's ascension as Queen of Glenbrook. Yeah. What do they think about this queen thing? Oh, yeah, I forgot to go over here. Chapter 9. Oh. There we go. Oops, sorry. There we go. Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
The younger son of King Regna, who brought this on Warrior's End. Wait, was this supposed to be?
Prince Roland.
Okay.
Have you heard about the address at the capital?
So it didn't happen because I clicked into the game. Thank you, games, for not having actual borderless windowed mode. Fucking assholes.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Enough, Huet.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustadolf was justified.
Say no more. If Cordelia can endure this, so can we. And as long as she lives, that is enough for me.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, I apologize. I lost control. Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now.
Yep.
That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead.
So now I am merely Roland.
I am now merely Roland.
Yep.
A warrior who fled a fallen kingdom. I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
Haha. I'm a cool guy now.
That's Sir Maxwell's.
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
Oh, shit.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolford.
The Dawn Spear did not die. How convenient that Roland also uses a spear.
grant me the strength to free our home from Esfrost's clutches.
And that's why it's important that the mask and hat stayed fine. How's Simon doing?
How is he doing?
Better than before. He groans in pain from time to time, though.
I see. I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolfort.
Sad to say, the real trouble is only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move.
My spy is already doing spy things.
It is our duty to protect and guide this house.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Okay, Eredor.
Thank you so much. Both of you.
Sounds good, Eredor. Not really. No, haven't really used you in a bit, but it's the idea is appreciated. Okay, so we got Twinsgate. Twinsgate, the death of an ardent youth changes the fate of one man. And I got this information on Wolford Harbor, and here's rumors of illicit dealings. The sweltering heat at the source parches the very hearts of men. Ooh, that one's gonna be interesting. Let's go with Anna. And then the one up in Esfrost, because I feel like that one will be interesting.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
Money.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but they say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings.
Oh, well, makes sense.
And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee.
Money.
Why, thank you.
So not very emotional. Why, thank you. Okay. Twinsgate. The death of an ardent youth changes the fate of one man. So who is this one man? Is it... Oh, no. Svarog?
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Draganas.
Oh, okay. That's the ardent youth.
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon. Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
Yo, potential ally? Potential ally, maybe. Okay. And so, something here, the source parches the very hearts of it. So, they don't even say a specific person, but the source. So, we're going to finally see this. Yeah. Oh, that looks cool. Whole bunch of salt. Like, the thing is, that's probably so much salt that, like, must not even be, like, any water that they could drink. Because it's just too salty.
Water. On your feet. Water, please. Get back to work. You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ledger.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Will I do my illicit salt trading?
Of course, sir. Water.
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker.
Oh.
You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir.
Fucking Christ. We got some extreme racism. Fucking. It's like, man, I just want this entire game to end with us just demolishing S-Frost and High Sand. Like, can we get a nice Roselle uprising to just, like, topple this city? Please? Can we get these guys to help us? Frederica voices her doubts to Serenoa. And what doubts are those? Several days later.
Serenoa, do you have a moment?
Yeah, what's up, girl?
I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage.
Oh?
Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by S-Frost, is there any meaning to our union?
I mean, I like you.
My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine.
Hmm.
Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
And you are too now, Frederica. This is your
As do
home.
you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
Yeah.
Serenoa.
You're cool.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are.
Yeah, what's up, Jill?
Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Oh, yeah?
Understood.
Why?
Let him know we will return at once.
What's he gonna tell us?
You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Yeah.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed.
Well,
And
you
as long
kind of
as we
solely
stay
said
the
we take
course,
it.
The winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
You single-handedly decided that we were gonna take the provisions. So, like,
A missive from Minister Sorcelet has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Hand over the Roselle, probably.
Nothing good, that's for sure.
Sound on the others got to discuss the response to a certain minister's request. This could be a time. Let's plop a nice little save down. Dwindling light. Okay. What is his request and what voting are we going to have to do? Now that I know that secret option is not always the right one.
As we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorcelet. We are to deliver his cargo to Esfrost.
Deliver his cargo to... What is his cargo?
Cargo?
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
Okay. He wants to get us in on the on illegal salt trade.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolford to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
True.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
Okay. Except to almost reverse blackmail. Being like, hey, you tried to guess to be an accomplice, but we have proof now.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
But like... I don't want to help either. Because the Holy One allows the Roselle like bad treatment to perpetuate, and Sorcelet is that.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorcelet is one of Hyzant's saintly 7. His connections run far deeper than ours.
Yeah.
We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him.
Yeah.
I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorcelet's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Esfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ. But a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorcelet's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
See, I don't like Sorcelet because he is playing behind the scenes to try and ring us for everything that we are. I feel like it would probably be best to report him. That way we get the support of all the other Saintly 7 things and like the country as a whole. Whereas if we undermine the salt trade, Hyzant could take that as a personal affront and the consortium wouldn't like us. Managed to survive the battle, but the situation around us grows ever more complex. The decision before us now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my convictions. Transport the illegal salt to the duchy at House N's behest. Oh, even Roland has the mascot in the portrait. Travel to Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipments undecided. Okay. And yeah, I gotta head out. I need to hit them streets. So easy feat firing all of Master Swords' provisions goes to show how deep the pockets of Saintly 7 are. Never thought their generosity would extend beyond Hyzant, though. To say I'm impressed would be an understatement. Saintly 7 are highly revered in the Holy State. Claims of any illicit dealings would no doubt be met with skepticism, so it would be hard to report them, as we knew. So it's not surprising, but even if it's hard, I feel like it would probably be worth it. Okay. I know complaining won't do me any good, but it's downright awful not having a place to call my own anymore. Sadly, I can't do very much with these legs of mine. Life would be easier with a roof over my head again, though. My house is fine, so I'm going to help the others who lost theirs. I did my best. Alright? I did my best. Didn't want to have to burn down all those houses, but fucking... it's what it took. Rip and tear until it is done. Alright. Quality... see, the stuff is so expensive. Oil jug. Large oil jug. Like, I can only buy 2 of the quality stuff. It is so very expensive. To the point where I'm just like, yo, can I, like, go and grind out some money and then come back? Can you not be a temporary merchant, please? But yeah, so this is like ramifications of like, hey, you burn down 3 houses worth or 2 houses worth. So it's like, yeah, you're not able to access their potential items and resources that you would get otherwise. Okay. Which, frankly, is interesting that they have it as an aspect. So it looks like reopening my shop will take some time, even with Hyzan's provisions. My child would oft go to bed with an empty belly and tearful eyes, but no more. You have no idea how grateful I am for that. Some of the house burned down. So sad. Can't imagine Hyzan giving so much without expecting anything in return. Though I suppose beggars cannot be choosers. Okay. I'm happy that the provisions Minister Sorsley sent are being met with joy by the people. Is there anything you'd like me to relate to him in return? I did not think it possible to amass such riches under Hyzan's system of equality. I do hope Mr. Sorsley is not giving more than he can afford. Thanks to him, we can rebuild our town. Please tell him that we will not forget his generosity. For that, there is something I would know. What do you think of Minister Sorsley as his vassal? This makes sense. Yeah. Before that, yeah, what do you know about Sorsley? He is one of the Saintly Seven, and a greater liege than I deserve. I think his benevolent character should be apparent after all the aid he has bestowed upon Wolfport. He is also a man committed to righteousness and will not tolerate any semblance of injustice or betrayal. You are the same, are you not, Lord Saranoa? But of course. A warning, no doubt. Perhaps Mr. Sorsley is not so generous as others make him out to be after all. Yeah. Sir Maxwell joined our army the moment we got news of Prince Roland's death. Timing is too convenient. Can't help but feel there's something else going on here. Please say no more. I would be loath to lie to my own soldiers. All we do for Wolford. I ask that you keep observation like these to yourself. This is proof of his resolve, one which I will support with all my might. I don't want to lie to my own soldiers. This is proof of his resolve, one which I seem, yeah, imply. It's like, hey, you're very close. Understood, sir. He is doing this for the sake of Wolford and Glenbrook both, then. I admire his resolve and will continue to serve as dutifully as always. All the other soldiers feel the same. You needn't worry about a thing, Lord Saranoa. Thank you. Could not have gotten this far without all of you. So I didn't learn much in terms of like special notes or anything. So first and foremost, we need to get Anna on our side because we are going to travel to Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipments. 'Cause fuck Sorsley. Menu, War Chronicle, path traveled. Okay, 8 branch, then 8. Okay, 9. I wonder if it's gonna be in like. Okay, so I'm on like the. Like, I wonder if it's just going to like at the New Game Plus, it'll just show you like, oh hey, here's all the branches. You can just go that way, or if you have to like do them all individually one by one. Now the fact that this, whether accepted or not, it feels like accepted or not, like this shape results in the same thing. It's just where you might fight that changes, and like whether or not we are in an advantageous situation or disadvantageous. Like this one, they both return to here. It's only at 7 that I feel like it's an actual true split. Or it's like, hey, this will actually change some shit. Okay. So let's system save, because this is the save before anything happens. But after this, of course, I will do the save so I can see what the other discussions are, because I just like seeing those.
Lord Serenoa.
Transporting illicit salt or reporting Mr. Sworsley. Poor options both. I wish we had the option of taking neither path, and leave the decision in your hands, Lord Serenoa. We should transport the salt to the Duchy at House End's behest. They will listen at the very least. We ought to make for Hyzant and report illegal salt shipments. It may take effort, but they can be swayed. Because basically it was like, hey, that guy outside was like, hey, Sorsley doesn't take kind of betrayals. Well, so it's like saying, hey, if you do this, he will, like, be at your throat. But I don't care. So you leave a bear to venture to Hyzant and disclose Master Swordsley's wrongdoings? Might I ask why? Ace Frost is in enemy territory, and has such great danger to us, I would rather not put Roland at such risk if I could avoid it. We may not have evidence, but the fact that we have been asked to traffic illicit salt remains unchanged. If we speak to the other saints, we may yet find ourselves an ally. What is more likely to convince Anna? Let's do S-Frost is enemy territory and greater danger to us. Indeed, one wrong move and faking His Highness's death will have been for naught.
Even so...
But Princess Cordelia's engagement has their attention fixed on the Crown City. I would think there would be no better time to visit the Duchy. I know the decision is not an easy one, but I truly think it is our best interest to go to Hyzant. Anna is deep in thought. Okay. Maybe. That maybe worked. He goes out to the Duchy at House End's behest. No.
Serenoa.
We have nothing to prove Mr. Sorsley's dealings illegal, nor would I want to put our relationship with the Holy State at stake. Right now, we need allies more than ever, leaving us no choice but to do Mr. Sorsley's bidding. We take effort, but they can't be swayed. Without all proof of the illicit salt trade, we have no choice but to do as Master Sorsley says. Make for Hyzant and report it. I loathe the mere thought of being party to these crimes, but spouting off baseless accusations will avail us nothing. So there must have been some note to pick up, or whatever, for me to have evidence, I guess? Hyzant aims to make us their pawn. If we give them an inch, they apt to take a mile. Homeland may know of your death, but I think it's still too dangerous. Yeah, an inch, apt to take a mile. We can't risk it. I know that, I do, but our options are less than few. Damn it, we had proof. You look as though you have more to say, my friend.
Moreover...
You needn't hold back. You know you can be honest with me. So it's these responsibilities. As your vassal, I cannot let you be an accomplice to these wrongdoings and all good kind. Nah. We go to Hyzant. Motherfucker. Another gnat. Thought we were done with you. It's almost fall now. We go to Hyzant, we may be able to negotiate ourselves aid from the other saints. Salt is the financial foundation of the Holy State. If we expose Master Sorsley's crimes, we can easily gain the Holy One's trust. Yeah.
A fair point.
Because what Sorsley is doing is undermining the entire country's wealth. I see. So you refuse to give up hope, even though we haven't a shred of evidence on our hands right now. But you're right. Such fraudulent dealings in salt would prove to be a grave problem in Hyzant. Perhaps we should appeal to the Hierophant rather than House End. Bringing Minister Sorsley's crimes to light won't be easy, nor is it without danger. Even so, is a path worth considering. Roland has been moved by your word. Okay, so he's like guaranteed in. So I'm locked into good. Even if, like, it would be a draw. Well, actually, let's say Anna voted against me. Or against what I'm doing, right? That would put 3 back on there, but 4 on... Yeah, so I'm good. Transfer illegal assault to the duchy at Hyzant's behest.
What do you need?
Saint 7 have tremendous power in Hyzant, and Master Sorsley is no exception. Reporting his crimes comes with no small measure of danger. We must make our decision carefully. This one should listen to reason. Sorley End is one of Hyzant's Saintly 7. The odds would be stacked against us if we decided to report to him. It's a difficult decision to make, but I think it is in our best interest to take the salt to Aesfrost. Saintly 7 of Hyzant. Aesfrost is our enemy, and I doubt we would be welcome with open arms. Not to mention we have no clue as to who our recipient might be. True. That's actually a really good point. We don't know who he's asking us to deliver salt to. The production and management of salt is the foundation of Hyzant. I doubt they would let us off with a mere warning were our crimes to be discovered. What Minister Sorsley is doing is illegal, that much is certain, though we may not approve. Justice is on... I don't think she would listen to justice. We have no idea who the recipient might be. They could be setting us up for a trap. Foundation of Hyzant. Yeah, I feel like this is...
I don't know.
Stealing into enemy territory and completing an illegal transaction with an unknown entity. I suppose there's no small measure of danger there either. But wouldn't the risk of us unbelievers bringing such accusations against one of the Saintly 7 be equal, if not greater? Gila, you know more about the Holy State than the rest of us. I would speak to you on the matter of a little longer, if you don't mind. But of course, my lord. Why are you so determined to expose Minister Sorsley's crimes? Exarm Marshal. Minister Exarm stands opposed to Minister Sorsley. He would no doubt help us if we asked. House Wolfort does not tolerate injustice. I would protect the integrity of my house. I'll leave these come to light in time. I'll expose Sorsley's wrongdoings before then and earn Hyzant. I honestly feel like this one would work. I think
Yes, I see.
if we had Mr. Exarm's support, our chances of success would improve drastically. It would gradually drag us into Hyzant's political strife, but we should be able to use that opposition to our advantage. There is still time until voting commences. Till then, I hope you'll reconsider where your token will fall. Jill has been moved by a word. Nice, yeah. That's a good point. We do have a couple ins, right, with the Saintly 7. Being like, hey, you're a young'un. Fuck that old guy, right? Screw him, he's a douche. Ugh, itchy head. That felt good. That felt immaculate. That felt so good. That was a really good head itch. Okay, and now we have you. As Prince Roland said, we should take the salt to Aesfrost. Accusing Minister Sorsley without evidence would do us no good. I'll make a Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipments. May take effort, but they can be swayed. All things considered, I think it best for us to follow Minister Sorsley's orders. I see. Why are you opposed to going to Aesfrost, Lord Cernau? Roland's death has just been announced. Going to Aesfrost now would put him in unnecessary danger. If we have no evidence, we need only find it. We should not let a lack of proof spur us into compliance. Has just been... Yeah, I feel like this one would probably sway her more. I must admit, I was concerned about that as well. Prince Roland does not seem so worried about himself, but it may be best for us to avoid the duchy until the situation is calmed. May we speak for just a little longer, Hewitt?
Then?
Why, certainly. If there's anything you wish to say, I'm all ears, my lord. Any wrongdoings will stain the royal Fort and Glenbrook family name forever, and I would rather not sully our honor if I could avoid it. I wish to expose Mr. Sorsley not just to keep our hands clean, but to gain the Holy One's support by show of good faith. I feel like Hewitt would work with honor and glory, but this is an interesting one. What one do I think Hewitt would more likely agree with? Wrongdoings will forever stain the Wolfort and Glenbrook family name forever, and I would rather not avoid, forever. I wish to expose Master Sorsley not just to keep our hands clean, but to gain the Holy One's support by honor. I feel the same. My head understands our predicament, and yet my heart aches at the disgrace.
In which
Even
case...
so, we need power and a plan if we are to defend our honor. Fortunately, words avail us little now. I haven't made up my mind just yet, but I'm glad we were able to talk. Good, is deep in thought. Okay, so she's a maybe. He's definitely. Anna is a maybe, and Gila is probably a good. So let's do a nice little save-a-rooney at this point. And we need to talk to the others to see what they have to say. Because I feel like this is like, because I know what I want and I have gotten to the point where I would go vote, it's fine for me to check this out because I just want to see. I just want to know. what their takes on it are and what they would think doing it otherwise.
We must.
Mr. Sorsley is involved with trafficking illegal salt. It would be in our best interest to expose him before we get further involved. We may not escape entirely unscathed, but it must be done. We should transport. And when Mr. Sorsley is listed dealing to be true, we must bring them to Hyzan's attention. Better luck talking to a stone wall. You see, so you believe we should follow Mr. Sorsley's orders? There's no guarantee we will succeed in exposing Sorley. We should fail. We will make both enemies of House N and the Holy State itself. Regardless of motives, we owe him a debt rather than not repay kindness of betrayal. Right now, House Wolford stands alone. We cannot risk losing Mr. Sorsley's support. That's true. Can't risk. But he's also thinking of it that way. There's no guarantee. We will succeed in exposing Sorsley, and we should fail. Yeah, both. The odds of appealing to those in power in another nation and succeeding are certainly not in our favor. We have enough enemies as it is. It would be wise for us not to earn ourselves any more. There is still time, Benedict. I would like to continue our discussion.
Certainly.
Very well, my lord. Is it safe to assume that you think exposing Mr. Sorsley's crimes to be a reckless course of action? It is. We haven't sufficient information to take action. Minister is no fool. I doubt he would blindly trust us to carry out such an important deal. Shaking Hyzant's faith isn't why Saint 7 will be nigh impossible. The deal itself. Cannot deny that. Both Mr. Sorsley and his subordinate are cunning men. We could move under the cover of night, although there is always the chance the enemy awaits us in the shadows as well. You have made your position clear, Benedict. I only ask that you keep my words in mind. But of course, my lord, allow me a moment more to make my decision. Deep in thought, so he'd probably... You gonna be difficult. Can't even imagine a proud and honorable house like ours committing a crime. We've got to go to Hyzant and report that no-good minister. I like how, they're both talking to a wall, but for different reasons. We know Mr. is up to no good. It's our duty to report it. That's the way of House Wolford. You're actually concerned doing his dirty work. Why? Exam Marshal. Hassan has given us many provisions. We're reporting them not be biting the hand that feeds. Mr. No fool. He is no doubt wary of our betrayal. While I believe Minister Exam would help us find Mr. Sorsley guilty, we gotta be careful of him. He is no doubt another trying to use us. He's wary. Can't deny that. There's a grave crime he's committing after all. That servant to his booker is also nothing to sneeze at. If we're not careful, it could be our heads on the chopping block. I wish us not to be party to these crimes if we can avoid it, but things are not so simple, I'm afraid.
Consider this.
I'm sure you've thought long and hard about it, but still, just thinking about dirty in our hands like that makes me sick to my stomach. By accusations falling deaf ears, we make an enemy of both House and the Holy State. The risk is far too great. I understand, but we must do this to see House Wolford survive. Please, Eridor, I ask you bear this burden with us. Running away from our problems will avail us nothing. Ill-earned though it may be, we need House End's coin. Risk far too great. Anyway, I have to leave House Wolford all is lonesome. Troubling thought indeed. I understand that I do, but still, just so damn difficult to accept. I need more time to think on it. This won't be an easy decision either way. Deep in thought. Okay. And then you.
Serenoa.
We cannot overlook Mr. Sorsley's black market dealings, let alone be party to them. I know that it means that even more will have to go without salt into the duchy, but still. I believe we should go to Hyzant and bring these crimes to light. Having less salt is wrong. I know that refusing would mean less salt for the people of Esfrost, but still. Because here's what I'm thinking. I am willing to bet that somehow, if we go to Esfrost, we'll be dealing with, Lord Dragon? Or not Lord Dragon, but Lord Svarog, right? And Sorsley was just like, hey, yo, here you are, Svarog. The people that killed your son are being delivered to you on a silver platter, right? Like, that would probably be the play he's going for. Or, maybe I'm completely wrong, we go to Esfrost, we meet Svarog, we get an ally there. No idea. Please, Serenoa, I must know why you're exposed to exposing Mr. Sorsley's crimes. 7 high. Right now, House Wolford stands alone. We are in sore need of House and support. There's a time and place for everything, and now is not the time to bring Mr. Sorsley to justice. Mr. Sorsley wants to say 7 proving guilty would be a struggle even with evidence, of which we have none. I feel like this is one that would work.
Surely.
Indeed. Mr. Sorsley's work has greatly benefited the Hierophant for many years. I feel like benefited is supposed to have 2 T's. He must have great influence in the Holy State. If we went to them now, desperate as we are and lacking proof, there is a chance they would not believe us. May we speak a little longer?
In that case...
I admit I am more than curious as to why you would make us an accomplice to Minister Sorsley's illicit dealings. Our relationship with Aesfrost is straight enough as it is, and I would rather not make any more enemies if we can avoid it. Wish to know Aesfrost's true intentions. We might glean something new if we go there. I've heard rumors of Mr. Angrzom. Though he looks reliable at first glance, I do not know if he can be trusted, truly trusted. I feel like this isn't supposed to be Aesfrost. Or, no, it is. Wish to know Aesfrost's true intentions. We might glean something. Yeah, let's do this. Real attention. I too would like to know what they're scheming, but our destination is enemy territory and our recipient unknown. I fear there's just too much at stake. Let's return to our own counsels, Frederica. I understand your feelings, as I hope you understand mine. Deep in thought. Okay. So, that's good. Check all those out. And then... let's go. Let's go back. Yes, so let's now vote. Commence the voting. I should hopefully win. Still waiting for a triple split.
Cast our votes. Do we follow Sorslay's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You've convinced me.
Yeah, you've changed my mind, Sir Noah. We cannot stoop to supporting such wrongdoings. Yeah, okay, cool. He was already on our side. She was already on our side.
I agree wholeheartedly.
You've convinced me, Lord Sarah Noah. Okay, got her. This is guaranteed pass now.
I agree.
You have my support, Lord Sarah Noah. Got her. 100% passing.
I have faith
I've
in
made
you.
up my mind. We should make for Hyzant. Okay, cool. Good. Good. So, got all on one. Hell yeah.
Scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
I already have the achievement for getting unanimous decision, but... bonk. Hell yeah.
The way forward is decided.
Everyone agrees.
We march to Hyzant and expose the minister's illicit dealings.
Nice. Because the thing is, we know Sorsley has the ledger on him, so if we could somehow
chosen our path,
get that and show that he was doing stuff with it.
We shall head to Hyzant and alert them of Minister Sorslay's wrongdoings.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Yes, indeed.
Anna, begin the preparations.
Anna, begin the background work. Get it done.
Yes, sir.
Dwindling light completed. Save your game. Save my game. So, Chapter 9, Part 2, I would imagine.
In exchange for his aid, Sorsley orders House Wolfort to transport his illicit salt.
It's like, hey man, just because you gave us stuff doesn't mean we'll do illegal shit for you.
Serenoa, however, intends to bring word of the minister's crimes to the holy state of Hyzant.
Yeah. Okay. So, more salt fight, or
In
more
order to succeed,
sand fights.
He must delve deep into the nation's internal affairs while avoiding Sorsley's notice.
Chapter 9, Part 2, To Desert's End. Yeah, we still have yet to go to Aesfrost once. So I don't even know what it's like to fight in the snow.
So you've decided to accept my proposal. A wise decision, Lord Serenoa.
As you have requested, none shall know of the salt's
But you are still too young for true wisdom, it seems.
He means, let us not speak of the obvious, my lord. It's prudent to speak as little as possible to prevent any unnecessary complications. One never knows who might be listening.
Fortune favored you with a capable retainer.
I beg your pardon, Minister, but I must entreat you to recall the aid you offered in exchange for ours.
I give you my word it shall be done. Booker, I'll leave the rest of the arrangements to you.
Yes, Minister. If you all will follow me into the antechamber, we may discuss the details further.
Okay. So, we have political interest. Oh, wait, what the hell? Could you flex on her duties? Do we have 2 red? Okay, so we have to watch both of those before? Interesting. Okay. So, Camzel of the Saintly Seven speaks with the merchant Claris on matters of salt and receives a startling report. A startling report? What could startle him?
What? Who would dare send an army to test our borders?
Seven Minister Camzel, Saintly Seven's Minister Destiny. He manages all matters related to the nation's public order.
They are soldiers of House End, by all appearances.
Sorcery, you go too far too often of late.
Perhaps this means the rumors are true, Minister Camzel.
Merchant knows a consortium. Merchant travels among the realm's nations, a member of the consortium, independent neutral organization that manages the trade of iron and salt.
There is still nothing to conclusively prove N's involvement in illicit salt trading.
Which is why you must investigate. You are Hyzant's Minister of Domestic Affairs, are you not? The illicit salt market grows larger by the day, strangling our own trade.
Against one of the Saintly Seven, I can do nothing without the Hierophant's express permission.
Perhaps you cannot. But is there not another with plans already in motion?
Exham, you mean? Even so, I am not at liberty to act on naught more than a whim. I must prioritize our land's stability above all else.
Interesting. Okay. Cordelia reflects on her duties as queen. Yeah, what are your duties as queen, Cordelia?
So, I am queen. What should I do?
You should listen to the Archduke and obey.
Interesting. So, these two are presumably going to get some level of connection, maybe? Woman orphaned by war, she toward the earned the rank of general, and is known as the strongest in Aesfrost. Her skills are acknowledged by even the Archduke himself.
Is that all the Archduke wants? An obedient wife? And here I thought the Aesfrosti valued freedom.
So long as you must look to others, you do not deserve freedom.
But then it's a matter of deserving freedom. Okay, so it's not just freedom for the sake of freedom.
Freedom is a privilege, and only those with the strength to see their will realized are deserving of it. It is not given, it is taken.
Interesting. So they have an interesting view on freedom. You take freedom. You do not... Okay.
And it is not often taken easily. This I know.
I see. Thank you.
Next time you think to ask that question, answer it yourself.
Brother, father, look over me until I find the strength I require.
And they're just watching from a distance.
What is Gustadolf thinking to marry a sniveling brat? No glory is worth her dismal company.
Yeah, man, he's just playing politics. You know, younger sister, unlike her older brother, she judges others based on their lineage and greatly dislikes those not from her family's main line.
It is unacceptable. He should have let me deal with those obstinate boors in Glenbrook.
He was appointed prime minister at a young age and the second most powerful man in Aesfrost. You privileged bitches. Okay. So Terminals retinue decide not to transfer soldiers to the illicit cell, but will their risks see them rewarded? Maybe. I don't know. How can I help you today? Trade post. Okay. Less than 3 high houses. Chronicles. Covers around. Textbook compiled in their own medical association. It covers the basic medical treatment. Beautiful bandit. Covers rumors of beautiful bandits seen around. Okay. Add to notes. Notes. It's only 4 notes. Damn, I was hoping that's 1 or 2 of them would be information. It seems like they're all notes. Those who heal the young, those who are in the injured and ill can be roughly divided into 3 categories. Apothecaries prescribe a variety of medication. Physicians rely upon medicine and surgery, and healers utilize magic to cure their patients. It's critical that those in need get the proper treatment based on their symptoms. Each practice has its own merits, though some nations and people are known to have a preference. For example, the Kingdom of Glenbrook employs mostly physicians, so medicine and surgery, and those in poverty-stricken areas tend to rely more on apothecaries, medication. Okay, author of a comprehensive study at Hyzan's Ministry of Medicine. It said that new medications and healing arts are discovered there every day. Hawk of Wolfort. There are no detailed records remaining regarding the ancestors of Glenbrook's famed House Wolfort. According to a legend, a single hawk led a traveling warrior to a mountainous area northeast of the kingdom where the small tribes of Fox and Teliar reside. The warrior, a distant ancestor of Wolfort, then began to unite the tribes as a house under his leadership. As a result, he was able to maintain his clan's independence despite being in the middle of the 3 nations, his small but elite forces famed throughout the land. Simon, lord of the clan during the Solian War, held great influence on the battlefield and helped King Regna lead the war to its end. At the end of the war, he made a pact with the king and his house became sword and shield of the crown. The clan was split into 3, Wolfort, Teliar, and Fox. Oh, okay. So Wolfort was originally just one massive clan, and each was given their own domain to govern. Despite Simon being his vassal, King Regna holds House Wolfort in special regard and treats the lord with hawkful respect as both a friend and fellow warrior. The hawk upon the Wolfort coat of arms represents the house's pride and fearlessness, pays tribute to the hawk that led their ancestors to Wolfort. So how the fuck did the leader of House Telior become leader of House Telior? Because that makes no sense. If Simon was originally the head of the super clan that then got split. Getting confused. Royalists and 3 high houses. There are many aristocratic houses beneath the royal family of Glenbrook, and the kingdom itself has a very complex political system where customs and rights intertwine. Government is split into sections, and the royalists, aristocrats trained from a young age, are each in charge of their own field. Each similarly has their own interests. The people satirize them in response, claiming that the royalists talk all day but never decide a thing for only money matters among them. King Regna attempted to reform the system after the Silent War. He first split the Wolfort clan 3 ways and placed each house in charge of protecting 3 strategic locations. He appointed the clan lord Simon as the lord of House Wolfort domain, and elected the adept Landroy Fox, who fought at Simon's side during the war, as lord of the bountiful southern lands. Finally, advisor Gord Telior was put in charge of the northern reservoir. Thus, the 3 houses were established. King Regna hoped to bring the royalists under control by creating a rivaling force that already had merit to their name. It was also rumored that the king divided the elite Wolfort clan to diminish their might. Spin succeeded, but only in part. 3 high houses gained almost as much great popularity as the royal family itself, and the influence of the royalists was suppressed. However, because the king focused on old customs and Lord Simon prefers to dedicate himself to his house rather than vie for more power, the royalists still continue to spearhead Glenbrook's politics. Good job, King Regna. You did little. Okay. Here we go. Oh, and I can watch them again. Did me getting the note on the beautiful thief, is that gonna unlock like a side story? Maybe. That'd be cool. Or maybe maybe I didn't buy it soon enough. Not 100% sure. System save. Okay. Actually, let's go back to notes because it said it added something. Oh, there we go. Beautiful Bandit has been seen around the Wolfort domain, robbing nobles and wealthy alike. I heard she was spotted around the harbor, so I headed to Wolfort myself and spoke to an eyewitness. We shared drinks at a local tavern. He told me all he knew. He was a middle-aged man with red hair and knew much more than I anticipated about the woman in question. He described her appearance and personality, but continued on to regale me with tales of her childhood, habits, and least favorite foods. Hours passed with no end in sight. I assumed that someone so well informed must know how to contact her directly. By the time dawn was breaking, I managed to muster up the courage to tell him I was thoroughly interested and wished to meet her for myself. And then shouted, "Ha, so you've fallen in love with Trish, have you? Sorry, but nobody like you got a chance with my daughter." Last thing I remember was searing pain in my head. When I came to, I was on the floor, and the informant was walking away, leaving me to pay the tab. I wish no one meet the same unfortunate fate that I have, so to those who are looking for the beautiful bend, I say this: beware of her father. Okay. So, definitely not, okay. Misunderstood that, did not realize. That was just that. Okay, so let's go in.
You've made a bargain with Minister Sorcelet?
The appearance of one in any case. But we mustn't grow complacent.
Aye. One of his men wouldn't stop glowering at Benedict.
He may yet suspect our true motives. Nevertheless,
we
shan't stray from the course we've decided upon, if that's what worries you. Tell them, Benedict.
Minister Sorcelet has asked us to deliver unregulated salt to Esfrost by means of a secret route.
Secret?
We shall make it appear as though we are bound for the Grand Duchy, but in truth, we shall divert from the route and make for the capital of Hyzant.
I've already scouted the way. A shortcut through the ravine.
Ravine.
Then you intend to use the illicit goods to prove Minister Sorcelet's crimes to the Hierophant.
But will a little salt be enough to land one of the Saintly Seven in the dungeons? After all, he's influential and well-connected enough to have weathered unsavory accusations for years. If we don't present our case perfectly, we're apt to be the ones clapped in chains, not the other way round.
We only need get to the capital for our plan to succeed. The Saintly Seven may pretend they stand united, but there are cracks in that facade. If we but exert the right leverage, Sorcelet will fall.
Indeed.
Let's do it.
Now then, we shall depart come midnight.
As you command.
Eridor.
Shut up.
Right you are. Quiet as a mouse I'll be.
Quiet as a mouse I'll be. I'm a big loud man. I can be quiet. I'll show you.
Serenoa and his retinue depart the Citadel of the Sands under the cover of night and make their way to the Hyzantian capital. They press onward through the moonless dark, guided by naught but the faintly flickering light of hope.
And what does that deliver us to? Valley of Dunes. Okay. Nothing special. Report from one of his spurs to take a new course of action. What is that? Is it attack them? Because...
House Wolford means to betray me, you say? What leads you to believe this?
A chance sighting one of my vassals had of a suspicious woman, apparently poking around the path to the capital.
God damn it, Anna.
From her description, there's no doubt she was none other than Anna of House Wolfort, the woman who serves, incidentally, at Benedict's right hand.
She is his creature. I see. Then they mean to bring evidence against me.
God damn it, we can't hide shit.
The danger is too great to be ignored, Minister.
Indeed. I trust you will take care of it before it becomes a problem.
Of course. I've sent soldiers that way already, and I shall join them shortly.
Okay, cool. Can we just take out Booker? Can we be done with him? He's too smart. I have to wonder if maybe Booker is secretly plotting to maybe take down Sorcelet to take his position. Would be interesting. The Knights are proceeded on the sands on their way to the capital. Okay. Let's look around. Let's take a look-see poodle. Okay, this is a very vertical map.
We haven't been followed.
No cause to relax just yet, milady. The moment you drop your guard is the moment the enemy's apt to strike. Ain't it, Benedict?
Indeed. This is where I would position soldiers for an ambush, were I to set a trap for us.
A hunter would have the upper hand here.
Let us scout the area to be safe.
Let's scout the area. Yeah, Hewitt would probably be good on this map because of it's just steep verticality. So yeah, it's fair and sure we're not too conspicuous. Okay, let's do our rounds. Oop, something up there. Fortifying spice. I wonder, does the stuff only glean from specific angles? Or is it just on time? Oh, another thing up there. Come on. Poison recovery pellet. Ranged windstone. Yeah, I need to start using items a little bit more. Okay. Now let's just start it. Roland. Who would have thought one of the Saint 7 would be so bold as to illegally distribute salt? I'm sure Sorsley's been meticulous about hiding his misdeeds. He'll no doubt be equally observant of us. I pray we are not attacked for trying to bring justice to light, but should it come to that, then so be it. I will not back down. We have no choice but to report such naked abuse of power. Sorsley will not hesitate to shed our blood if he finds out we are moving against him. It is fortunate that everyone is ready for battle, for I sense one will find us soon enough. Come on. Takes a true veteran like Ardor to see the signs of an ambush lying in wait. I'm well impressed. Though I lack his experience, I swear to you that Prince Roland shall not fall under my watch. Hey, Neko Dave, how's it going, my man? Anyone? Okay, good there, so let's talk to Gila. Indeed, as Ardor says, the enemy is apt to strike when we drop our guard. Spoken like a true survivor of the Salt Iron War. Do not fear for me, Lord Cerno. I shall do my part when we reach Hyzant. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and then... Yeah, not bad, thank you. I'm doing well, you know, just having fun with my triangles, my shapes. It's fortunate that everyone was ready for battle. Sounds most super fun. Okay, there we go. Forgot that I talked to him. This snaking doesn't suit me, if I'm being honest. I'd much rather take the fight to them. But worry not, I'll keep you safe, even if they try to ambush us. Dude, keep your voice down, Ardor. They'll not ambush us so easily if they cannot hear us coming. Past end attacks, they would hand us the chance to secure a witness to their crimes. All that matters is for Eric and Roland remain safe, guard them with your life. Is there a square and circle strategy too? I mean, maybe. Are we going to get a line segment strategy? This is the sequel triangle strategy. Then we're going to get quadrilateral strategy just to keep the square would be too obvious. Rectangle, not weird enough. Quadrilateral strategy though. Quadrilateral tactics. Pass on attacks, they would hand us the chance to secure a witness to their crimes. Yeah. And I'm guessing it's best if we capture this witness alive. I'm trouble gauging my own strength, see? You needn't remind me, Ardor, but I beg you to try, for the sake of House Wolfort. Anything for the house. I'll just leave a couple of bruises on them. There we go. Yeah. What games you been playing, Neko Dave? Because yeah, in my free time I've been working through Sky First Chapter. Almost done with all the achievements in it. Have like 9 or so chests to go with the final floor of the final dungeon still to go and hopefully get some remaining chest messages. And then I just have to beat the final boss with no super moves. I did find it dumb how you can only get the achievement for bringing all female and all male party members immediately when you choose like the group the first time. Like you can't just swap out the party members and get it. So I had to do the fight before. At the castle, I had to do that fight that leads down into the final dungeon. Had to do that one a second time. Luckily, I'm on normal, so it's not a difficult thing. If the enemy has set a trap for us, it may have been my survey of alternate routes that alerted them to our presence. It felt my eyes on me multiple times. I pray they were not the enemies. Any trap house end is a good opportunity to secure a witness. Cannot be sure they were. Perhaps it was someone sympathetic to your cause, as it were. I know of no better spy than you. If the worst comes past, the order was mine, and I shall answer for it. Any trap is a good opportunity to secure a witness. You speak truth. I should have thought of that myself. So we must not let him escape should it come to pass. Can I count on you, Anna? Kai soon have. Yeah. It's what, 8 days? I mean, I'm going to stay away from all news about it. Just because I don't want to get spoiled. Did see one thing where it was like apparently at like an expo they're apparently going to showcase potentially like, hey, here's Kai English translated with AI, and I'm like, no, please don't. That's garbage. Stop. But yeah. Hopefully that doesn't really come to pass. Or if it does, they realize, oh, this shit sucks garbage. 2 years of avoiding spoilers. Yeah, probably. Hopefully not to. Yeah. I mean, I think I talked about it before where Falcom seems to be interested in bringing it over faster. Hence probably why they're looking at AI, but that's not the way to really go, frankly. But we're at a point where I don't think there has been a point in the history of Trails being localized that there have been fewer games between the amount of localized games and the amount of unlocalized games, right? We are not far behind, right? If we're looking at it that way, right? Because we have Daybreak 2, and that's coming out early next year. And then there will only be Kai in terms of new games, and then the remake of Sky, right? And Sky potentially could be a quick turnover depending on who they decide to go with for localization, because if they go with Xseed, they could just reuse the vast majority of the script, I would imagine. And whether or not they focus on Kai first and then Sky, not 100% sure. But interesting thing is, right, we don't know when the remake of Sky First Chapter is coming out. I'm running in circles because I don't want to be talking over nothing. We don't know when Sky First Chapter or remake is coming out. But if it does come out and it does get handed to Xseed, that means it would be a different team that would be working on like the localization stuff, although it might still fall to the same was it PH3 for like the PC port of it? Might still fall to like the same kind of like both games might be being worked on at the same time. Yeah, no need to retranslation. Exactly. So like they might be working at the same time, which would reduce the amount of time that it would come to the West. So like we feasibly could be all caught up to Trails by the time the next new Trails game is released in Japan. It is feasible. Like it could happen. But yeah, I think that's enough explanation. Should gather the others. Perhaps they found something by now. Oh no! Oh no, senpai! Please don't come at me from behind. Okay, character stories, and Boy keeps a watchful eye on their surroundings, but finds it strange when not even a stray footprint is seen. Single man survived the battle at the Citadel of the Sands, but who is he? I haven't even done it. But let's talk to this man. I'm an old man. Eagle-eyed elder.
Got you right in my sights.
Oh, you an archer?
Oh, yes, indeed.
30 years ago, during the Silent War, outside the Citadel of the Sands. Oh, okay, so he was a survivor of this. Oh, archer, good. yeah. Damn.
There are too many of them, Minister Archibald.
Minister. Okay.
And flee we must. I'll hold him here, but you lot, retreat.
Saintly Seven Minister Archibald Juno, a member of the Saintly Seven who decided to join the fight to bring peace to the world. He is a legendary warrior who survived this Iron War with only the bow on his back. You lot retreat. Not many of you alive.
Minister Archibald!
Did not sound like a dying man.
No, this cannot be how it ends. My lungs yet draw breath. My heart yet beats. This place shall not be my grave.
Yo. Honestly, pretty good line. My lungs yet draw breath, my heart yet still beats.
Chaos begins anew. And once again, I must take up my bow.
I'm an old man, but I still got it. I'll kill some bitches. Time to snipe some motherfuckers. Pew pew.
I've been watching you fight from afar, and I like what I see. Almost reminds me of myself in my younger days.
Cool.
You flatter me.
Still, I doubt you'll emerge victorious. Without me on your side, that is.
I'm amazing.
The name's Archibald. Allow me into your ranks, and you'll see. I can match men half my age, shot for shot.
Okay, and now Sundry's merchant, Archibald Juno, an elderly man who runs the sundry shop at the Wolfwar encampment. He survived the Silent War with only a bow on his back and decided to lend his skills to Serenoa's cause. Sick.
I couldn't ask one so elderly to risk his life in battle.
This graybeard survived the Salt Iron War with naught but the bow at his back, I'll have you know. And my aim is just as sharp now as it was then. I haven't many years left, lad. And I'd like to spend them fighting for a just cause.
Okay. Welcome aboard, old-timer.
If that is what you wish, then I shall not refuse. We welcome your bow.
Archibald joined your forces. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Old man. Archibald's aptitude in battle, legendary intimidating archer, deals more damage to distant targets. His bow boasts increase. Oh, okay. So he's like hit from as far away as possible. Interesting. That is neat. Right, because we have Huette, who is more like a ranged archer. I say range, more like a mobile archer, where it's like, okay, you can move vertically a lot because you're mounted on a hawk. And you have status ailments. So you're meant to like go around, put status ailments on people from safe places. He is just, yo, tag some bitches from afar as possible and hurt them. Okay. Bow Adept. Details. What is your detail? Bow of Serenity. 2 to 4. Height -20 to +8. Okay. Edged arrow. Deals physical damage to a single enemy, ignoring their defense. That's probably pretty darn good. 55+ sniper. Deal greater damage the further the enemy is. Arrow spray. Deal physical damage to all enemies within range. 1 to 3. Second sight. Land at 15. Sticky arrow. Inescapable arrow. Okay. And strength is 15. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's go to the encampment because I want to see if he has any skills. So lunch food, still novices, whenever a drink. Every weapons that need. Well, you can get upgrade, but where's Archibald? I want to see. Okay, I don't have spider silk. Potency, HP, accuracy, speed, damage dealt during a tempest. That's kind of worthless. So let's go with that for more damage. And I could go for accuracy, but let's hold back. Timber, fiber, stone, iron. Could use another silver, if I'm being real. Accuracy, I mean, you're seeing some action, so let's put at least a little bit more damage on you. Yeah, more move would help. Well, maybe more jump will help in this upcoming map. I'll have to check. Okay. Oh, wait, I have 1 oak. Is that what you need? Ooh, it is. I could upgrade him. Yeah, because I haven't really used you too much. I mean, I could use you more, but I'm definitely using Benedict a lot more. So let's do that. Okay, I have no money. Increases the effective Raging Beast. Bulwark. Yeah, definitely want that. Okay. I have absolutely no money to buy shit all. Might be a off-stream grind if I had time tomorrow, which I don't think I really will. Because I have... apologies for not giving my name until now. Simple sundry merchant I may be, but I had my reasons. Even so, I can't bear seeing Rosalia suffer the horrors of war much longer. As they send me to battle, I'll end up there anyway. This old soldier drawn to the vanguard like moth to a flame. How can I help you? Saying because I have a lunch arrangement. So after lunch is done, I'll probably come home and start streaming then. So not really much time to prep. Preparation for our next battle. I've been upon our movements in the field. There's a giant trickle. Fiber. Take the back boat and we put a stone on a boat, and it's up to you to win it back. Plan your attack route and carefully minimize losses. Yeah. Until they start giving out like really good shit, I don't really plan to redo more of the story fights. But timber and fiber could be good if I needed just like these could be good just for general, like, okay, I want to fill out the remainder of my base things. Like, I don't want to spend money on really base level materials. Save it all for the high level or the other things. Fire keeps a watchful eye. Yeah. 9:35, which I think is probably a good time to call it because I'm going for 3 and then some hours. So I feel like this is where it would be best to end. So with that, thank you very much, Neko Dave, for dropping by. Thank you, Wolf Slash and Sleeper and Adept Tom. Hope you all have a very nice night and will join me tomorrow for some more Triangle Strategy. Bye.